Oh, yeah. What's up, Polyheads? It's your good friend, Ryan Schlegel. I know you would expected to see the 100th episode of Polyester Blend tonight. Seems like a cool idea. We were expecting that, too, and then these jazz group, the Utah Jazz, the Sportsmen, the basketball group, decided to have a playoff game on our day, trying to steal our thunder. Well, we say, touche, Utah Jazz, you win the day. Because we didn't want to lose the only 5 viewers we had, we decided to push our 100th episode till next week, everybody. Next week, April 25th at 8 o'clock will be the 100th episode, a week from today, of Polyester Blend. 100th episode, unless the Jasmine continue to cause us problems. But we expect next week at 8 o'clock to be the 100th episode of Polyester Blend. I've been working on a bunch of stuff. I'm very excited to show you some fun videos, some fun ideas. So please tune in next week. Where's my head? Tune in next week, 8 o'clock, for the 100th episode of Polyester Blend. I'll be sitting in with these hip cats. That trombone player looks like a larger Robert De Niro. But I will be playing with these guys all night at the Spotted Cat. These guys are known as the Jazz Guys. Back next week, 100th episode. This is 99.5, and I thought as a treat for this week to play last year's first anniversary show, because there's a clip show at the beginning going back over the first year of Polyester Blend to show you where we've come from. And I thought it was a great episode last year, the 100th, the first year anniversary. And it's a perfect primer for next week where we'll go over the last year of Polyester Blend from then. So check out last year's first anniversary, a good primer for next week's 100th episode. It's basically, the 100th episode is basically the second year anniversary, but we'll see. Next week, 100th episode. This week, check out last year's first anniversary. Enjoy the jazz. We'll see you next week, April 25th at 8 o'clock for Polyester Blend's 100th episode. Theoretically. Stay husky. Hello, fans of Polyester Blend. Welcome to another installment of Polyester Blend. We're going to be streaming here live tonight. But first up, for our first anniversary show, we have a little collage we want to play for you. It'll be about 10 minutes or so. Stick with us. Live show after this. A little retrospective for all you polyheads out there. Starting off with the very first show.
All right, let's try it.
That's me from 1,000 years ago.
Joe Tay says, at least Schlegel is staying true to his brand.
This live feed goes out to Joe Taylor. He can go fuck himself, because I just heard what...
Oh, yeah, we don't have FCC regulations. Say whatever.
But we can go live. We are starting.
Whatever we want. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Our mothership connection. Let me see if I can get the video. Boom. Boom. Oh!
Hey!
Oh! Probably buffering and not working.
This is really exciting, right?
Uh-oh. See if this actually plays.
Really can't hear a dang thing, but this is great. I mean,
a dear friend of mine, all the way from San Diego, California, Ryan Bradford. Hi, buddy. Oh, he just... Oh, there he is.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
My good friend.
hello.
There he is in the dark. Going against my limit.
Oh, I forgot to do the slide thing.
God, you got to do that's how you enter the space. You see how many
No,
people
I was trying to give you shit with the... I mean, it kind of looks cool in the dark, though.
Okay, well, first of all, you want to go avant-garde. We're not on that level yet. I don't know if Rob's going to be able to figure this out. Rob's having a hard time. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I see Rob.
Oh,
Hey.
Robbie, welcome. Welcome to the fight. Are you wearing a fun hat?
There we go.
Are you wearing a fun hat?
Yeah, I'm wearing a fun hat.
Get this and give it to Clayton and just wait till he figures it out.
Yes.
Here's the irony, or like the funny thing about this is that if you consider this show the biscuit, you know, and then like we're just like indulging the shit out of this right now because it's just us, right?
Yes.
So, and Clayton is gonna.
Oh my God, Clayton's gonna he's gonna eat the Limp Bizkit.
He's got to eat this.
He's got to eat it.
We have just dampened the shit out of this program.
Oh my God.
And he has to come back and fucking like
Nick.
clean up the mess.
That's like you fucking figured it out, dude. That's like the key to the
title the show Limp Bizkit.
Right.
Well, or at least add it to the title.
Welcome, our new intro music. I remembered Slaughter. Shouted out from Bill and Ted's 2 hit movie. This song changed my life, still changes my life. Station?
What's poppin'?
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second because I'm going to allow.
Oh, shit.
We got
Bob.
from
Robert Gerke's in the house.
From the fake news media. From the liars. I only get my news from OAN, One America News. I asked him to start. I don't know if he figures it out. He can join. I said ask. I invited him.
He probably started clicking. Then he heard how loud your levels were, and then he decided to turn around.
I think there he is.
Well, let's just say I heard a story about a guy. Here's my son.
Oh,
hey, what's up, Charlie?
Thank you, by the way. You played so well on that Friday night. I really appreciate it after your dad fell asleep. We all really appreciate it.
Yeah,
especially Clayton, the one who screwed me out of $40 again.
A special guest this week. He is live while he rubs his hands together. He's trying to make fire. Until then, he is our live guest. We got Gerke on the line, who's he's a guest. Let's not say special guest, but this guy is a special guest. Roger McDonough. He controls the chat. He is the guy when you want to see the chat get to epic levels. He's
Thank you for bringing
guy.
some diversity to our program.
We're finally bringing in the people have spoken. They wanted it. Another white bearded man. Jeremy, can you hear me? Jeremy?
He's like frozen in time.
Oh,
Jeremy?
I can hear you now.
Oh, boy.
I was muting stuff to avoid a feedback thing.
Do you have headphones, Jeremy? Get some fucking headphones. Come on, man. If you're going to complain about me echoing all the time.
He controls the chat. He's the guy.
I'm hearing the feedback.
Ryan and Clayton, pleasure to be here with you guys.
Wow.
2 Ryans, 1 Clayton.
Yes. Will, I'm sorry if that wasn't clear. There's 2 Ryans. There's me, Ryan Schlegel, and then there's Ryan Bradford in San Diego. I hope that's okay that we have a lefty in California on the line.
An elite coastal fella.
It's okay. You just have to do your own research.
Speaking of what the kids want, it's time for one of our recurring segments.
Order!
It's time for Point of Order. I listen to this song all day long. All right, people, it's time for a new segment. Speaking of Ryan Bradford, it's time. We teased this last week. The people have been wanting for it. I've got nothing but emails where people are going, Ryan, we want to see Ryan's Comics Corner. We want to see it. We want to be a part of it. That's why we're bringing it to you. First time ever, a first new segment, Ryan's Comic Corner. Yes.
Because of being white, schlubby white dudes on the radio, we need to bring in some people who identify with other genders, backgrounds. The name of this segment is Women at Home.
D plus, buddy. D plus. Way to go, my friend. You got it going. Clayton texted me earlier. He's like, I got this. I'm going to intro this sucker. I'm like, you got it, bud. Hear the range. Have fun.
I did it.
No, introduce. Yeah, go ahead.
My friend Sarah B is in the house. Is she in? Is she in? Sarah B.
I'm sorry I'm white. I'm white. I don't add like a lot.
And not only are we back with just 3 other shit dudes, we're back with one of the greatest people to live in Rose Park besides Ryan Schlegel, one of the greatest people in Salt Lake of the last 25,000. No, I don't know. Jamie G, you're in the house. Say hello.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Listen, Polyester Blend has always been the Thomas Edison factory of ideas. We know that the players, the major players out there listen to us, take the ideas. But I'm currently muting everybody. But, Clayton's gone. April, how are you? How are you tonight?
Here she comes.
What's it like to get Korn's Freak on a Leash in rapping? Is this a big moment for you?
It's a big moment because I have no idea who they are.
Shut the fuck up. You might know him from the mean streets of Salt Lake where he muscles you down with his denim shorts. It's Brian Kubarsh is here with us. Brian, can you hear us?
Holy
shit.
Into comedy. Next up, we have Austin Powers in Poonraker. Get you some picks on here, right, bud?
I can do both of those.
I know you're not gonna, you got nothing. Jeff, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, man.
Low energy, bud. I need you to ramp it up a lot. Okay, I need you to really ramp it up a lot if I'm gonna have the show. What's up, Tim?
Yeah, we watched that last night. I've never seen it.
Sucks, right? It's a big shit pile, right? Because once one cat shows up, it's already better than whatever.
Off the rails. Limp Bizkit crew.
This one's Prim. She's 18 and deaf.
It says special guest Patrick Munger failed professional treasure hunter. Did not find the treasure.
It's true.
He's a
Very
failed.
true.
We didn't get the winner. We got the failed version. But Clayton's big juicy Joe is.
Oh God, I hope he's very close.
Oh my God! Oh no!
Oh God!
Oh. Okay, I don't think Peter's a general UFO knowledge guy.
I don't know anything about UFOs.
He just went to.
Cis hetero white male drivel.
Agreed.
As promised, we use your filthy cash to procure a prize.
San Pete County in the centralized Utah. It is a fine county, and that's why I thought, in honor of Cox winning, I would run the gamut for you two, Clay and Bradford. You are going to do the San Pete County quiz. It's going to lead us right into Tuesday. Because of what we ordered on Monday, we are seeing heavy bloating coming up. That's right. Michael Mack, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh! So what's that like being buried 200 miles under the Earth's surface? I mean, are you going to survive? I mean, want to start doing a thing where we need to just ease into the end of the show. And that's why, Ryan, for the first time, we go to the halls, the great halls of the Polyester Blend. And it is time to introduce Polyester Blend, the TPOS, the total piece of shit Hall of Fame. Hold on, there's a nightmare that just happened. Let me show you what just happened to me, which is not fun. So.
Oh my God, what is that?
I don't know. Hi, person. Thank you for putting that there.
What is that?
So thank you.
What is happening?
What is happening? Thank you.
Is that Don Jones?
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's Lewis. Lewis, how are you?
Good.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm here.
Mr. Jeremy.
Oh, we got Blake.
We got Blake Perez.
coming in. I'm on first time on the Limp Bizkit crew.
Oh yeah, it's
Optimus
true.
set.
10:34 on the Mountain Standard Time. As always, we like to chime in with Papa Doug talk. Again, we keep on coming up with names for Polyester Blend. Be the first to like this.
I really like that, actually. The graphic is really reckless.
Fuck, dude, fine. I'll like it. I'll be the first to fucking like it. I'm the first. Oh, Jesus.
Center? Like how off center it is?
What's
like
going?
You had.
Oh, you can do a deep. What's that? An electron
Look
microscope?
at this. Look at this. Look at this eye. Look at this.
Move your. Let's go.
Cool. So we introduced this new segment. It is, of course, called. Where did this? I gotta get rid of this. It's called. This is called. You shot, bro? You shot, bro? Are out there. That's why this week, gentlemen, during Limp Bizkit Crew, I put on my Limp Bizkit Tamo Shanter.
No.
Oh, he has a Tamo shot.
You had the holy.
Tonight, I introduce the Husky Boy of the show. The Husky Boy of the show. And tonight, I award it to Pickle. Pickle, you are officially the Husky Boy of the show.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me! I get this first honor.
He's got to own the libs. I don't know.
Order.
Whoa, Summer. Where are you? Where's your?
I will be very surprised if Twitter makes it through the
journey here. Really take them on a journey so they can get a feel for the shed. So I'm going to take the viewers on a tour of the Schledio. Let's go live to the Schledio Cam.
Oh God, Lord Almighty, save us!
Because of our first ever holiday special, I announce we have tonight instead the Santa Pinata Cam! The Santa Pinata Cam! That is right, everybody. Tonight, I will be destroying this pinata with that beautiful rendering of Santa. I will be destroying and finding out what's in this pinata here tonight. And we go live to the Santa Pinata Cam. Santa, are you there?
Yes, this is Santa Pinata.
Numbers, because first of all, Don Joe did win. Whatever happened, the official record is that Don Joe won. But if you look at the numbers, failed treasure hunter really did a great job. But I will say,
why is there all those misspellings of Eric Woods?
Because someone did their own comedy bit. And how many?
Yeah, everyone wrote in Eric Musto.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7,
pretty good.
8, 9,
Schlegel's
10,
mixer.
11, 12, 13,
How
14,
many-
15, 16,
how many
17,
did I
18,
get?
19, 20.
Pat, how many Gmail addresses do you have that you could log into?
I will-
I got 8 votes.
You got the most of the actual votes. Eric Mutzos and his different spellings got 21. So I do have to say that Eric.
Wait a second, I won.
I don't know. Eric Mutzos, a lot of the people had.
Don Joe only got 4. I got 8.
All right, everybody.
So it looks like
Okay, new nickname for Pat.
Patrick went to Reddit.
I
And it was
think
like,
you got to give it to Eric Musto. Sorry, Pat.
Okay, no, I'm overruling all
Fair's
of this.
fair.
If we don't give it to him, he's just gonna talk on Parlor.
I
about
fucking
failures.
won.
Okay, here's the deal. The only way
Where's
that
Sidney Powell?
the only reason Pat wins is that his new title for forever and forever will be failed treasure hunter, cheating poll winner, cheating poll winner, Husky Boy 2020. This song makes me really think about how it would be nice to have a camera to save all these memories of Polyester Blend. Oh, wait. It is all saved, recorded, and put up on our YouTube channel. Go back and check out the last great year of Polyester Blend, and we're going to have another year, maybe 2 years, or maybe many more than that. Well, we'll have as many more until one of us inevitably dies. Then we'll probably stop the show. But until then, let's have another great year of Polyester Blend. Thanks for being a part of it and strolling down memory lane, but let's make new memories tonight. Let's Hags, have a great show. The first annual Polyester Blend anniversary spectacular. Let's go back to the live show with the Poly Boys. Thanks for being here. Wow. Quite a retrospective. Where we've come from, where we are now, where will we be going in the future? We have more fun trivia over the last last year of shows.
You understand that?
We've got the Poly Boys here. We got the Poly Heads on the chat. This show is only going to go farther and farther. We're hearing.
Or is it further and further?
Whatever. We don't have a big college education here. Just a lot of roughnecks trying to make it in this life, just like you. And we have made it through the last year. We will continue to make it through because that's what we do. We're a community of people trying to survive this pandemic, trying to survive our dumb bits. It's time for the first annual anniversary spectacular Polyester Blend Live. Welcome, friends, to the first anniversary, Clay. We've been doing it actually longer than 1 year, but we had things going on. We got things going on in life. There's a lot happening in this life, so we couldn't do it exactly on the first date, Clay. Did you see when the first date was, Clay? Our first Polyester Blend?
Was it March 20 something?
23rd, my friend. March 23rd, Not exactly right when the pandemic started, but about a week
Well,
later.
you gotta give us time to collect our thoughts.
I had never used OBS. I had never used really Zoom at that point. We figured out how to stream all this stuff. As you could tell, it took a while. Still takes a while with the audio. I don't know if we'll ever get that fully figured out. But
I was doing a graph in my head.
Uh-huh.
Our mistakes went like this as time went on, and your volume went like this as time goes on.
Bingo! Bingo!
You nailed it.
Bingo!
You know the proper graph. Speaking of going down and never quite coming back from slipping all the way down, he's all the way farther. We're up at 4,000 feet above sea level, Clay, here in the Salt Lake. We're a hyper-local Utah show. I think we've kind of figured that out in the last year. But we need an outsider's perspective, and he identifies with the book Outsiders. He's a big cosplay fan of that down in San Diego. In fact, he's the Outsiders cosplay president of the fan club. He is our good friend, our Ed McMahon. He's been here for more than a year at this point. Ryan Bradford, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here. Just getting my thoughts together after that video.
I know.
That was beautiful.
I just wanted to see all the faces, see the haircuts.
Lots of good haircuts.
Lots of haircuts.
I think most of my contributions to this show has been laughing into the microphone. Good one, guys.
I still have. There's of course, there's way more clips than we have here that we could play. I mean, we have hours in show. We'll talk about that.
I was really happy that you didn't do a highlight reel of me just passed out.
We're still going to do a full show of just clips. That's coming. Don't worry. So that might make the cut. But Ryan, one of the things I want to do for that is
before you go on,
yes.
I must say that the evolution of Santa Pinata's voice has changed. It's like watching the Simpsons first episodes.
Hello, I'm Homer Simpson. I'm Santa Pinata. Does it? I'm Santa Pinata. I know it hadn't evolved to its masterpiece it is today, which we'll get to.
Right.
We're going to hear from our good friend Santa Pinata here tonight. We're also going to hear from the new character that Ryan Bradford introduced to the world, Pinata Pirate. They are going to be with us here tonight. Lots of excitement.
Special guests, surprises.
I don't know if we'll have
special guests.
At the end of the day, I don't think there's any special guests. You, the Polyheads, are the special guests. We're going to be asking for you to join throughout the night. You will see the link.
I really appreciate how much the call went out for us to dress up, and it looks like Ryan and I completely ignored it.
Yeah, that's
but you look really good, Ryan Schlegel.
Thank you, my friend. I tried.
Wait, was there a call?
I texted you guys and said
it was a text. I mean, at some point, there's too much on your plate. You just got to leave one of those things on the line, and mine was dressing up.
Listen, I went to Zerkers. You can't see, but that sign says 1. And then there's some stuff here that says I am 1. I got some celebration. I tried getting this balloon to work, which says
Do you have like
1.
a frequent flyer mile card at Zerkers at this point?
But I also got this, gentleman, because we're a little high classy here tonight. I got a little bottle of bubbly. It's the $10 version.
Burnett's champagne?
No, it is the fine people at Frexionet. $10. This is Cordon Negro extra dry. I like that dry champagne. It's almost like dirt. I like it so much, okay? Very good stuff.
Not sure that's what dry means, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've not had a lot of alcohol besides gin. People, welcome to the first anniversary show spectacular. Woo-hoo. Very excited to be here tonight with all of you. Thanks for sticking with the show. I do have the chat in here. I believe it should pop up. Let's see. To hear from all you fine people. There you are in the chat.
Oh.
Rob says 5 days after the earthquake was our first show. That's right. It was only like a couple hours long, Clay, and it did not go well. Most of it had audio issues. The first while we had
only a couple hours long.
First of all, I said negro, Lewis. How dare you? Negro. Okay, come on now, Lewis. By the way, you better step it up. Now, and by the way, Lewis, took a long time for you to show up in the show. July 27th. What were you doing? You had nothing going on. All right. Except making sure people say things correctly. We'll be checking in.
Blake Chris, fancy AFI. See?
I know, dude.
That's a thing.
Blake, I hope you saw yourself in there. I tried to grab everybody. People like sound engineer Janine, you were on the show early, but just your voice and your face doesn't really show up till way later. But I just want to acknowledge, Janine, you were there for the beginning, but you're always in the background making sure the show is as good as it can get. Chatmaster Jeremy actually showed up way later than other people when it comes to actually showing up on the show. But we'll get into that. We'll bring you all in. Before we go further in the show, gentlemen, I do want to announce something here tonight. We are doing, I didn't make a graphic for it, but listen up, people in the chat. We are doing the first annual Polyester Blend Great Giveaway. That's right, a big old giveaway here tonight. And it'll involve you, the viewing people. I'm going to put the link to the Zoom. I just want everybody showing up whenever, Clay. I don't even care. Whenever you people want to show up tonight, what do you feel about that? You okay with that?
Thanks for asking my opinion. Sure.
You're cutting down the momentum on this here. But here's what I'm going to say, people.
Thanks for pointing that out. I'll take your feedback under consideration.
As always, we critique each other live on the show. It's
part of the makeup.
Part of the allure. Part of the allure.
Mystique.
But I'm going to put the chat in there. We have some trivia questions here tonight. The main one. If you get closest without going over, Price is Right style for you in the YouTube chat, you can win the big first anniversary prize if you can tell me how many hours up to this point, not including this show, how many hours of Polyester Blend are out there in the world. If you get it right without going over, you get a big mystery prize. Now, let me tell you something. I found this out, Clay. There are probably 8 or 9 shows that are just not on YouTube, that are blocked because of various copyright things. So if you're trying to quickly add it up tonight, you will not be able to. I don't even know how many there are. But Clay, do you want to know how many shows we've done up until this point? You have a guess?
48.
Very close. Ryan Bradford?
I'm going to say 53.
Ryan Bradford, you are very close. This is our 53rd show, but we have done 52 up until this point, Ryan Bradford. 52. So we've done 52 shows. Think about it. I need the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. Hours, minutes, and seconds. Let us know in the chat. I'll bring you on.
Yeah, I know that. I know this because I carve a little something into my arm for every show.
Very good. Very good.
You're cutting?
Well, yeah.
Right.
Polyester cutting?
We have never once addressed your cutting issue on the show. It's been a year. We've just pushed it to the side.
Well, you always
Maybe
mention
next
it,
year.
like refer to it. You never say it explicitly.
Should I try to open the champagne? Do you think it's going to spill everywhere? Okay, here we go. Champagne. I'm going to drink this whole bottle here tonight. Oh! Only a slight dent in the Schledio roof. We got some champagne, everybody. Get your glass together. We are celebrating here tonight a year of adequate entertainment for all of you out there. Just a reasonable amount. Lewis, this is for you. All you polyheads, we love you. Dry. Ugh.
It'd be funny if dirt just came out of that bottle.
It's like that scene in Three Amigos. Speaking of one of our major parts of our show, where the canteen's just full of dirt. That's kind of like what's happening right now. People, we've got all night long. So I'm going to put the Zoom link into the chat. So if you want to come on, hop on the show, give your best estimate of how many hours, minutes, and seconds we've been doing the show without going over, you get tonight's big prize. We'll find out more about that. And we will also find out from our guest host this week. Let's go to them. It is, of course, Pirate Pinata and Santa Pinata. Look at them. They've got their cute little bow ties on here tonight. They are going to be our guests here tonight. Santa Pinata, can you help just for a second explain what's going on here tonight?
Yes. Oh my God.
Are you on the phone, Santa Pinata?
Yes. Well, I'm permanently on the phone. I don't know if you guys know that. Santa Pinata here. Santa Pinata. Yes, I'm here, guest hosting with the old pirate, who's also gonna have to be on the phone because Brian can't hit the button for this. But yes, I'm here to help guests you through. Take this boat through into the dock.
Flip phone video?
Yes, it's the old camera that we used to use. Anyway, we're going to be hosting here, but it's very exciting. I'm Santa Pinata, as a lot of you know, and I was the big pinata for the holiday show, but I'm getting older. I can't do it like I used to. I've already been crushed as a pinata, so this is Pirate Pinata's night. He is going to reveal the prize, the ultimate prize for a year of Polyester Blend. He will be the pinata tonight. I'm just on the sidelines. I'm an old gun. I can't do it. I'm a little nervous, but I'll try to do as good as you, Santa Pinata. Yeah, try your best. That's all you can do. Anyway, we'll be checking in all night long, helping you boys out. Later on tonight, Pirate Pinata will be smashed open. He'll be smashed open to reveal the big prize here tonight. Very exciting stuff. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Santa. Wow, that's exciting. Thank you, Santa Pinata, for being here and helping out. We will check in with these boys all night long.
Santa Pinata, I'm a little nervous. I've never been on a show like this, such a big vessel. No, you're okay. Here's a drink. Have a drink. Okay, I'll have a drink to calm the nerves.
All right, well, Jesus. All right, we'll check in back with them. I guess Santa Pinata gave Pirate Pinata a drink. We'll see where that goes.
I guess, man, it sounds a lot like the pirate sounds like Super Macho Man.
Well, there's only so many voices so many people can do here, so we just have to really work through all of them. But,
I would argue that the Macho Man sounds a lot like the pirate because
everybody
knows that the pirate, that the Macho Man took his vernacular from traditional pirate speak.
Right. Well, we'll see.
It doesn't matter how much Ryan Schlegel's ass you kiss, Bradford. You're still always going to be number 3.
Clayton's new attitude for the next.
I'm on
fire. No, Ryan,
Bad boy, Clayton.
Ryan. No, we're starting to see Clayton has identified his new attitude for the new year. He's going to be pissed off, bad boy. I don't give a shit. Why don't you wear a leather jacket and get the hell out of here, Clay? My Lord in heaven.
No, I'm the outsiders fan. I'm the outsiders fan. You should, if you want to come swing in your leather jacket, I'm here. I'm here, baby. Stay
if
silver.
You want a safe space, bud. You know.
It's just it's very weird. I mean, we're all trying to identify in this next year. Who are we? What are we doing? Clayton's the bad boy. Ryan's the good saintly kid who's just trying to make in this world. He's kind of kid, even though he's from the bigger city than we are. But it's kind of that big city Clayton versus small rural Ryan. We'll see how this goes. And Clayton's already on his phone. That's how much he's engaged in the show.
Is it my turn to talk?
Wow! Whoa, Ryan! All right,
let's coming out. Guns blazing.
All right, let's put Clay in timeout. We'll put Clay in timeout for a little bit. Ryan, you and I just talk for a second.
I noticed you didn't play any clips of the sports roundup.
Well, we're gonna get to it because that's kind of a newer thing. I only got so much time here. Okay, we'll get to it. Oh my God, the sports roundup, which you always do a great job of reading all the articles before it goes out. People, it's our first anniversary. Thank you so much for all being here. We must get to our first segment. We must get to an old favorite. You saw the first one where it happened, but we continue on the legacy here in this next year. Order! People, it's time for the first point of order of the next year of Polyester Blend, where we go through some of the local, hyper-local stuff here in Utah, because we are a hyper-local show, and just give our thoughts about it, talk about it, just see what everyone's thinking about it. Over the weekend, we pointed this out on last week's show. It is official, Clay. The statewide mask mandate here in Utah has been lifted. Gone. A feather into the sky, like Forrest Gump with the feather. Flying away. That's where all our masks are going. But Clay, already off to a good start. Did you see the 2 headlines here this week? Where a Utah man allegedly threatens to kill train host on UTA train after being asked to wear a mask. And also the other incident of this store, a clothing store, they asked the man to wear a mask, and he also said he would come back later and shoot everybody in the store. Clayton, your thoughts on just already a very good, positive, no mask transition here.
Thank you for asking about my opinion on threatening to kill people.
Well, tonight you're very threatening, Clay. So I thought you maybe want to take the lead on this one.
Well, it's not like they're taking all the space on the beloved radio show that you've dedicated 52 weeks from. I mean, come on.
That's true. That's true.
First of all, the Stockist is the name of the shoe store that the
that's right.
man threatened to kill.
Right here,
And
Stockist.
I don't know what this person was doing in the Stockist.
Well, William Lewis at 42 was arrested and booked into jail for connection.
Did we get a muggy? Do we get a muggy?
I don't see a muggy. I don't see a muggy. Also, that's my new favorite thing, Clay. Do we get a muggy? There's this muggy. We got 2 muggies down here, Clay, but they're not those muggies.
No muggy.
But here's
Very
another.
interesting.
Here's another muggy, Clay. Here's
Ooh,
another
that's
muggy.
a good muggy.
This is gin for our good friend Pirate Pinata. Thank you so much. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Well, I mean, there's obviously no excuse for that, but I mean,
course not.
what do you I don't know if you saw the mayor of Salt Lake City's press conference where she had some business owners come out and say, please help our frontline associates. They're the one that are going to bear the brunt of people who are going to be mad that for any business that chooses to still do masks.
That's right.
Now it's like, the young retail folks that are going to have to be our frontline folks who are enforcing masks in stores, and that's not fair. And that kind of stinks.
So true.
But am I surprised?
No. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Do I think it's atrocious? You better believe it. But
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. The guy from the kid stays in the picture, whatever that guy's name is. I know, Clay. It's kind of. We've been a year in this, Clay, and of course it's disappointing to see this, and no one should threaten anybody else. But after a year of Polyester Blend, I kind of have this up here just because it's kind of exactly what we thought would happen at the same time, where I am sad it did happen, and I'm glad these people are all okay. But Jesus, all we've learned is that, Cox says, people should do the right thing. They should have the ability to do the right thing. Mm-hmm. They have not done the right thing over and over, and we point this out in point of order. You know what I mean, Clay? You know what I'm talking about here, bud.
I feel you. I just hope that our long, strange journey is coming slowly to an end.
That's a lot of people say that about Polyester Blend. I have to agree with them 100%.
Well, we need the pandemic for our 12 viewers.
We have to help.
Frankly, I need more variants out there so we can maintain our audience base.
We have released a new variant here tonight, the Clayton strand, the bad boy strand. It gives you kind of a nasty attitude, and you just kind of treat your buddies like shit.
I call it the sticking up for yourself strand, but whatever.
Wow, some people see it differently here. All right, we got to put some. I should have bought you some extra pillows to lay down on because you're very soft tonight. You know what I mean, buddy?
Wow,
very soft, very soft. I love all of you. I love you, Clayton. That's another. The last one that I just.
Was like express order. Only one item. Okay.
Just two. The last one. It says here, shootings of Utah cows, horses skyrocketed during the pandemic, and no one really knows why. Doesn't everyone know why? They're all a bunch of people are bored and weird and just they don't have anything else to do, and it's but also stop shooting these what are they called? What are hooved animals? Rob will remember. Don't stop shooting these animals.
Don't stop shooting our hooved animals. There was one. I did have one little cynical reaction to the story because you have a rancher who's like, why would you kill the animal? I just thought it was probably also a hunter, and I'm not a vegetarian or anything like that. I'm just saying I found that to be slightly funny. Why would you shoot something that was just staring at you?
Well, I mean, I appreciate that they have some consideration and love.
But it's private property.
I know, and also look at that cow.
My god!
Don't kill that cute cow. Come on now.
And you can't get a permit to kill something that cute.
Well, and Lewis brings up a good point with that. We've already opened up, and there's more shootings of people again. But I'm worried about our different animals out there, Lewis, and let's just not shoot anything. Also, there's just a lot of guns. Let's put them away. I think Polyester Blend has been on the record for that for some time now. Maybe less than that a little bit. Tune into Polyester Blend. We'll shoot zingers at each other. No real hurt here. Just having a good old time. Don't.
Also, does it get any more Utah rancher name than Eric Lyman?
Dude, the Lymans are everywhere, including our good boy Phil, who's a total piece of shit. As you saw, Phil is just the worst. And I don't have the same disrespect for all Lymans, but that's a bad Lyman. That's a Lyman.
Is that a San Juan County rancher?
I don't know. We'll find out. People, it has been another point of
we're moving this train rolling.
Don't do all that stuff. We move on. Ryan Bradford, are you even with us? Did we lose Ryan?
I'm
here.
here.
He is. All right, you all right, buddy?
I'm sorry. I'm just like kissing your ass. I don't know if you heard that from the. Was my mic not?
I know. Well, you got to be careful.
Catching that?
You should be really kissing more of Clayton's because he needs that here tonight. It's already. I love this. Like we're really truly having our first anniversary where we've had a year together. It's starting to boil up a little bit. We got to talk to each other. We got to worry through it. We're gonna get. We're gonna bring on our first guest here tonight. Will be a counselor just to work through our issues here tonight. Also, before we go on to Clayton's very special thing, we didn't do a plea tweet. Where we tweet someone in the community to try to get them on a Utah Twitter celebrity.
How did our first plea tweet work out?
We didn't get. We tried getting Ben Winslow, famed reporter, excellent reporter.
Zero reaction.
That was a zero reaction. Should we try to tweet? What about cover?
Do you think that rancher is on Twitter?
I know
from the
Eric
story.
Lyman?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, Eric Lyman.
I don't think Eric Lyman's in, but you know what I think? You know who I think we should tweet? This is our first anniversary. We should try to get a big fish. All right, we're going to try to get a big fish here, people. We are going to, I think, but I don't want to reply. How do you quote tweet or quote? How do you do that again, Bradford? Oh, I want to be able to do. I want to send this, but I want to send it to @GovCox. Okay, let's get Herbert. Herbert's not doing anything. Governor Herbert.
What about Hope Woodside? What's Hope Woodside doing?
All right, we'll do both.
I think she's retired.
Let's see if we can get Hope Woodside. Oh, there we go. We'll try to.
She's still got Fox13now.com on her.
I know. Hey, this is Polyester, Polyblend. It's our first anniversary show.
Anniversary show.
Need guess. One or both of you would be badass. Please come on, show.
I think you should take away one of these.
Okay. Please. All right, so we got, hey, this Poly Blend. It's our first anniversary show. Need guess. One or both of you would be bad. And you wanted one of the D's to go away?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Badass. Please come on, show. Please. Clayton, do you want me to add or change anything to this?
No, it's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. All right, we're tweeting out. That's a plead tweet, everybody. Another great installment of Plead Tweet here on Polyester Blend, where we plead, please someone come on the show. But we don't need to plead with this guy. He always brings the goods. It's time for another edition where we go out into the high west desert of the great western United States. And this doggy always brings something to the supper table. People, it's time for another edition of Clayton's Sports Roundup. Clayton Scrivener, what do we got here this week, my good friend?
Oh,
I got to get to that, by the way. We'll go back to that.
I will say a Jazz player accomplished something that hasn't been accomplished in 23 years this week.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Last Jazz player to accomplish this was a little guy by the name of Karl Malone.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of this cow part. Now, I've been all over these mountains and these tundras. I've never heard of that cowboy.
Correct. Donovan Mitchell scored over 35 points in 3 games straight. 2 of them Jazz victories. But the bad news of everything is the Jazz are currently down 10 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, 99-88. Against one of the bottom feeders of the Eastern Conference, the Washington Wizards.
Oh,
2 of the best players of the Jazz.
Sounds like they're shooting blanks in the rain.
It sounds like they're shooting blanks. It also sounds like they've gone down to the chud. They don't got no more meat on those bones. Nothing but fat and gristle, Ryan. Nothing but fat and gristle.
Nothing but not a hog killing time, if I do declare.
We're gonna keep this train rolling because this is an expedited version of the sports roundup. I just want to give a special shout out to my son, Charlie, who we did a staycation at the Grand America Hotel this weekend and enjoyed a Jazz game on a large screen TV, and he had the time of his life jumping up and down on his own king-size bed. A little staycation, I recommend that for the little ones in this
cute
pandemic times. And he shot some. I fell asleep, and apparently he woke up in the middle of the night and grabbed my phone and filmed like 18 TikTok videos. I'll just show you guys a sample of one of them here. And I don't know where he picks up this stuff, but this one went. He went one that went viral.
Whoa!
His TikTok videos average 1 view each. This one has 120.
What?
Yeah, look at this. Hold on.
I want to see. Wait, bring it next to the microphone, buddy. I want to hear this.
Hold on. Okay, wait. I don't know.
You can't do
There
that.
it is. There it is.
Yo, bro, you can't do that. You can't run over a cliff and die. Like, you may need to get injured because there's dinosaurs down there. But why would you do that? Why did you do that?
You're too sus.
You're
he
too
says.
sus,
I
baby.
have no
You're too
idea what that
sus.
means.
Well, I know what it means. I probably have an idea what that boy means.
It's suspect. You're too suspect.
That's
I believe it's
amazing.
from a video game that he plays called. What's it called? I can't even keep track anymore. Among Us is the name of the video game. Okay, and on to Wings Watch. Wings Watch, where we check in on the greatest hockey team in the NHL. Wings, how are they doing?
Let me just say, it was the trade deadline around these parts here, Clay. It was the trade deadline for the old NHL. The game that only
that cattle.
Where these cattle were brought to market and sold off to the highest bidder. One of our best players, Anthony Mantha, over the last several years, he was traded in a huge package to the Washington Capitals. Makes me sad, but if you look at the timeline of when we're going to be relevant again, it ain't going to match up with Anthony Mantha. We got a great haul. We wish the best for that little doggy as he goes down the trail. The other thing about it, as I was watching trade deadline coverage the other day, and one of the players said, I haven't watched one Red Wing game this season because why would you? And I was like, I've watched all of them. So that just gives you a little taste of that.
Wait, a Red Wings player said I haven't watched
No.
Red Wings
An
game?
analyst said that. An analyst said, I don't know anything about Mantha this year because I wouldn't watch a Red Wing game. Why would you? And I'm like,
right.
I've watched about every one of those games. But speaking of every one of these games, Clayton Scrivener, my buddy, thanks for sharing the corral this week because I got a nice Pony Express trail message from a good old partner who's been on the show several times. One of our good buddies, Lewis Godfrey, sent me an old Pony Express trail telegram. I don't know if they exist there. Lou Doggy, you there with me?
Oh, I'm here, baby.
All
I'm
right,
here.
Lou Doggy. Guess what? Ryan Bradford, we know that this last week, Lewis, what happened this last week before I introduce the segment? Lewis, what happened this last week?
Well, I don't need to tell Bradford this because I know that he is a huge San Diego sports fan and a huge fan of the San Diego Padres.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know. Okay.
And
go ahead.
Wait a minute, Lewis. Ryan Bradford, you wanted to bring something to Sports Roundup this week. That's why you were like, I know everything there is about this. San Diego Padres. That's why Lewis wanted to help you with your segment called Ryan Padres Trivia, hosted by Lewis. It's all San Diego Padres trivia given up by Lewis. So, Ryan, you know everything there is to know about the sweet San Diego Padres. So we wanted Lewis to come on here. He's just going to tell you what you already know. Lou Dog, what do we got here?
Well, as Bradford knows, a big event for San Diego Padres fans happened this weekend.
Of course he knows.
Joe Musgrove, 28 years old, local boy from El Cajon, product of Grossmont High, pitched the first no-hitter in San Diego Padres history.
Lewis, stop telling stuff Ryan Bradford already knows.
That's right.
Was that Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, you know.
No. I'm sorry. It was Friday. It was Friday.
I thought it was Sunday because I've got an RPT item after you're done.
And aren't they the only team in the world that's never done that before?
You know, that's a good question. Yes, I believe that is true.
Lewis,
they were the last team, the last franchise to not have a no-hitter. They went 8,205 games without one since the franchise was founded in 1969. So anyway, Mr. Musgrove, 28 years old. It took him 112 pitches. He had no walks, 10 strikeouts. The only blemish on his line was he plunked Joey Gallo in the second inning. But a great game.
And that sent him to the base, right? That sent him to the base, right?
Listen, he knows so much, Louis. You got to stop repeating all this stuff.
I know that you live and die with every Friars pitch.
Absolutely.
Which is why I have prepared this quiz for you, and I have not pulled any punches.
Yes.
So, now we'll start off with. So, the Padres had never had a no-hitter, but they had come very close a few times. Previously, 23 times. The Padres had taken a no-hitter into the 8th inning. The first 3, if you'll scroll down, Mr. Schlegel, was by this man, Mr. Clay Kirby.
Clay
He
Dog.
in 2 in 1971.
And by the way, before you go on really quickly, Clayton, do you see how a guy accepts the name Clay? Do you see how that works? You see what that's like?
I'm sorry. Is this still Sports Roundup?
It's a version of it. It's Ryan's Padres trivia.
I'm just checking. I'm having a really good time watching
a subset. But Clay, do you see how he goes by Clay? Clay?
Yeah, I don't have any ill will towards Clays out there.
Go ahead, Lewis. Keep hosting this segment.
All right. So the first one was on September 13th in Houston. Clay Kirby took a no-hitter into the 8th, where he lost it. And then 5 days later, his very next start, he took a no-hitter into the 8th. In San Francisco at Candlestick Park, and gave up a leadoff home run. And if Schlegel, if you'll scroll down, which hitter did Clay Kirby give up the home run to? Was it Bobby Bonds, Dick Dietz, Tito Fuentes, Al Gallagher, Ken Henderson? Please keep scrolling.
Oh my God, there's so many more.
Dave Kingman, Willie Mays, or Willie McCovey?
Oof. I'm gonna go McCovey.
You got it! Holy shit! You did. It was Willie McCovey.
Holy shit! This whole bit was based on the idea that Ryan would not know anything about San Diego. Now I'm interested where he'll actually go.
Yeah,
Lewis,
now I'm interested to see how many of these he gets.
Lewis, go ahead.
Great.
What's the next one?
Now, just because Joe Musgrove threw the first no-hitter in Padres.
By the way, Lewis, really quickly. Guess what, Clayton or Clay? If Ryan gets this quiz right, he gets an extra point for Utah City's quiz tonight, already being one ahead of you. Go ahead,
whatever you guys want to do. Really, seriously.
Clay Dog.
Oh, Clay Dog, you gotta learn to kick some
Come on
ass.
now. Hold on now, Clay Dog. We love you there, little partner. Come on now.
Whatever you guys, whatever you want to do.
There was now just because the Padres had never thrown.
Do I even have access to this quiz?
Yeah, it's on
this has nothing to do with you.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Stop talking.
Oh, Lou Dog.
This is the show. This is what the show has become. The retrospective has confirmed. Okay, go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and turn my microphone down. Go ahead.
I told Schlegel this was going to bomb so hard, and I'm really happy about it. But there had been a no-hitter thrown in San Diego before. One of those was on June 12th, 1970. Schlegel, if you'll scroll down.
I will scroll down.
It was by this man, Mr. Doc Ellis, one of the most famous no-hitters in history, because he was under the influence of LSD at the time.
You got a no-no going.
Second Doc Ellis reference in 2 weeks of the show, by the way.
I thought your mic was.
yeah.
I thought your mic
American
was
hero.
muted. By the way,
I had something important to say.
One of the weird features of Doc Ellis's no-hitter is that he actually walked more batters than he had strikeouts, 8 walks and 6 Ks.
Okay.
Which may speak to control issues he was having. Heaven knows why that would be. 3 of those walks were a single Padres batter. If you'll scroll down,
I will
Schlegel.
absolutely.
Which batter did he walk 3 times? Was it Ollie Brown, Dave Campbell, Chris Cannizzaro, Nate Colbert, Tommy Dean, Al Ferreira, Steve Huntz, or Ivan Miriam?
Oh, by the way, Lewis did a brilliant job of trying to put it away from you, Ryan, by doing so many options. But the first question destroyed it, where Ryan was like, "Boom, I got it." Go ahead, Ryan. Which one of those is the right answer?
Al Ferreira? Is it F? No.
See, you started off so fucking hot, man.
Yeah.
How could you forget Steve Hunt?
Bummer.
He
God.
batted 219 that season.
Oh my God. Okay.
Ryan, why do we even do this segment if you don't know anything about the Padres?
How do you
dude?
not remember every
Jesus.
sub-replacement journeyman?
Well,
from
I've
a
already
decade before
ruined the
you were
best.
born?
I've already ruined the best segment that we have on the show. That's a complete improvement on the original segment that used to be
Absolutely.
Clayton's.
I know. And Clayton, if you could be quieter, we can hear you breathing. I mean, it's disgusting.
All right. Now, Bradford, I'll let you rebound because we got an easy one coming
Okay,
up.
we got an easy one.
Oh
here.
boy.
Because I know you remember the magical season of 1998.
He loves
That's
it.
The
right.
Padres won 98 games, took down the mighty Braves in the NLCS, only to get their dicks kicked in by the Yankees in the World Series.
Dicks kicked in.
was
I didn't know.
Their only World Series trip, which they did not win a game.
Uh-huh.
But one of the absolute highlights of that season was this man, Mr. Trevor Hoffman, their closer. He had 53 saves in the season. That is a team record and good for time for sixth all time. Now, 6 of those 53 saves came at the expense of my Dodgers, but he also had 6 saves against another team. Schlegel, if you will scroll down. Which team was that? Was it the Arizona Diamondbacks in their inaugural season, the Cincinnati Reds, the Colorado Rockies, the New York Mets, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Pittsburgh Pirates, the St. Louis Cardinals, or the San Francisco Giants?
And Ryan, the whole reason we did this segment is because you always talk about how much you know about the San Diego
Because
Padres.
I just love the Padres.
And you're
so
always
much.
talking. I mean, look, we have this graphic of you. Okay, so you always hit it out of the park. You're wearing flip-flops like you always love wearing. I mean, come on,
true.
dude. Get the answer right.
Colorado Rockies. No.
Are you serious, man? Are you fucking serious?
Bummer.
Do you not remember all the 6 saves against the Cincinnati Reds?
That was my
Hoffman
second
struck
guess.
out Barry Larkin.
That
to
was my
to-
second guess.
Dude, this is embarrassing. What the fuck,
That's
Ryan? Why did we do
I will
this segment?
say, I will say, this. I mean, just doing a San Diego Padres quiz with not only is Tony Gwynn not an option. I mean, he's not even an answer. He's not even an option. That's pretty impressive, Lewis.
First of all, you're a basic bitch. So let's just get that out of the way.
No Larry Boa. No Benito Santiago.
I had a lot of Tony Gwynn questions, but I cut them all for time because I thought
you
maybe
should-
this
you
would
should have
go
had them
on
all,
way too long.
Yeah, you should have had all the answers be Tony Gwynn. I would have
should've-
won that one.
I also wanted
closest to the T at Tony Gwynn's.
I also wanted to
Closest
have
to the team.
I also wanted to have a question about Ken Caminetti's death, but I thought that would be in poor taste.
All right, just get to the last question, you son of a bitch. Let's go.
All right. Now, Joe Musgrove is not the only local kid to shine for the Padres. This man, if you'll scroll down, not Adrian Belcher.
God damn it,
Adrian
Lewis, get it right.
Gonzalez had 6 standout seasons for the Friars. Made 4 All-Star teams. Averaged 288 for his time on the team, and over 32 home runs a season.
Beautiful.
Between 2006 and 2010. And in 2009, he led the National League in walks. How many walks did Adrian Gonzalez have that season?
Come on.
Scroll down.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Ryan,
I know
you
this.
should
I
know
knew this
this.
like a
Why
year
are we
ago.
doing this
Is it
segment?
177, 143, 134, 127, 119, 115, 108? Is that what I wrote
Yeah,
down?
108,
Or 104?
It's
Come on, Ryan, dude. Why?
It's got to be 119.
It is 119.
Holy shit! I knew it.
Ryan Bradford in a bit that was trying to be completely impossible for you. 2 out of 4, Ryan. 2 out of 4.
If I'm a batter, that is way better than everything.
You don't know what a batter.
You
know what
were
the
hitting at the
percentage is.
Mendoza line, baby.
Yeah.
You were-
If I was a batter, Lewis, like trying to be cool with Lewis all of a sudden, like I know what batter's percentage.
Lewis, I know baseball.
In a bit that was supposed to be so lopsided against you. Ryan, you have truly shown that you are Ryan.
That was
Padres
was so
tribute.
bad. I am so sorry to everybody.
Lewis, great job, my friend.
Thanks. Thank you for nearly killing the polyester blend on the
Ah!
anniversary.
Thank you for letting me come burn your treehouse.
And by the way,
I
Lewis,
appreciate it, guys.
bad boy Clayton just has a bad attitude about this bit.
Let me just tell a quick story since it's still my bit.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Clay, let's go back to We will go back to, of course, Clayton Scrivener. Keep talking. It's your bit.
Yeah, it is. It is my segment. I was out on Sunday. The reason I asked you if that no hitter was on Sunday is because Charlie and I were at the house and we just hear screaming, and we hear this is like 2:00 in the afternoon, 1:00 in the afternoon on Sunday. We hear screaming and just human chaos happening a couple houses down. And when it came, Charlie and I went for a walk for some homemade pie at 1:30, and I just see a sea of brown and yellow jerseys, and it was a bunch of Padres fans, and they were off their rocker. So
they're a hot team right now, man. They're making baseball.
Is that what's going
cool
on?
Again.
Is that why I'm suddenly seeing Padres fans everywhere? Are we bandwagoning up?
It's a good time. They are a fun team.
They got that young hotshot star.
I don't have to tell Bradford that.
Bradford's
that young hotshot.
As an expert, I'm more of a post 2000 expert, really.
What's the young hotshot with the $200 million contract, though?
Fernando Tatis.
That's it. Tatis.
He is injured at the moment, but hopefully we'll be back in action soon.
Lewis,
all right.
Thank you, buddy. And Lewis, you did a thing which I want everybody to feel comfortable to do, and I hope Lewis reached out. Whenever you want to do something on the show, reach out. We love trying it out. Lewis, I loved it. You're the best.
Lewis, thank you.
Mwah.
Well, Lewis, and then I just as a producer, Ryan, would you just get an estimated length of sketch when you get these submissions from our audience? That would be great.
We throw whatever, we just throw it all at the painting, all right? We see what sticks, all right? We just throw it all and see what the beautiful
Jackson
collage.
Pollock. This is supposed to be a formula.
Boom, bam, boom. Lewis, we'll see you later in the Limp Bizkit crew. Please, I hope you come back for
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Lewis. You're going to make a Padres fan out of me. I mean, a bigger one.
You already know so much. Clay Dog. Actually, before we get to that, before we get to the first music break, which is just anniversary songs, we're gonna have to we'll merge some stuff together here tonight. The first music break coming up. Clay Dog is gonna be ready for that. But Ryan, really quickly, we didn't get to this last week, and I felt really bad. What did you make on the your old newsletter, the Awkward SD? What did you make on the Awkward SD?
Oh, I have pins now.
Oh, if you go to awkward.substack.com, awkwardsd.substack.com, and you donate to Awkward SD, Ryan, you explain what happens here.
Yeah, these are just I love doing new merch. So Ryan, if you scroll down,
I will scroll down. Just like, what is Lewis here still? I mean, this is amazing. All the scrolling down here. I'm pouring a little bit of that champagne.
That's right.
We've got
so I made these little California burrito pins. I got the idea from looking at the Schoolhouse Rock, the bill on Capitol Hill, and I was like, that looks like a burrito, and I think that encapsulates how we feel after a year of COVID, where there's like a sad California burrito, kind of overworked and kind of sad, but we're still ready to party. And so that is kind of the vibe of Awkward San Diego right now in the show. And if you want one, just Venmo $10 to me.
I love
Ryan Bradford too.
Check it out. Also, not just for the pin, but all the content at Awkward SD. I love it. It's a great read. Please check it out. It's growing more and more exponentially than Polyester Blend. This is kind of holding you back at this point, but it's a great read. Please check out Ryan's writing. He's a funny man, and I'm glad that he's here every week, and I'm glad that he's been here the last year. That was Sports Roundup. We'll talk more about merch. We've got a lot coming up tonight still. We're going to come back with You Shop Bro. Chatmaster Jeremy, who's been here with us for a whole year. We love you, Jeremy. We're coming back with You Shop Bro. Everyone's got a shop.
Bradford, if you want to ever do like product placement on Sports Roundup again, spend money. Of cool.
Bad
Appreciate that.
boy.
Good moment.
Bad boy. Bad
I got to
boy.
cross. If you want to cross promote, man, you know what I'm saying.
I don't
You gotta
cross
vent.
promote for you. Got to wear the fedora when you want me to cross promote.
Well, you know the show is just not barely half over.
We might. There might be
Fedoras in your future.
It's and Ryan. What is it? It's more of a. Was it tribble? It's more of a tribble than it is a fedora. Ryan, is that right? You learned stuff on
God.
this.
Wow, you guys established that, huh?
No, somebody on Twitter, fedora explained to me. Somebody
worse.
responded to my fedora photo, and they're like, "It's actually a tribly."
By the way, I'm not getting a lot of response from Governor Herbert or Hope Woodside, so we'll see where that goes. Hopefully that comes back to help us later on.
And so far, we have one official submission to the estimated hours of the polyester balloon.
Thanks for bringing that up. We're going to bring, after we come back after the next music break, please feel free to join. I'm going to put the link in for the Zoom, and you can give your estimate. I know that Rob put one in. We've got a great prize package here tonight. A lot going on. Before we get to the music break, though, really quickly, we must do this. It is just, we've started doing this thing, and I feel it'd be hard if we didn't. Clay, are you ready in a second with your music choice?
I've been ready.
All right, here we go. We must play this really quickly. Let's see. This has become one of my favorite things on the show. Let's see what we got here. We have got, of course, this. Dumb Thoughts with Ryan Bradford.
I was listening to the Nirvana song Negative Creep, and there's a part when the music cuts out and Kurt screams, "Yeah." Yeah! And then I wondered, what if Kurt said yeah like that on a regular basis? Hey Kurt, you want more cream in your coffee? Yeah!
That has been another installment of Dumb Thoughts by Ryan Bradford. Always a hot video on Polyester Bill, and I know Clayton loves it more than anything else. Clay Dog, you ready with your first pick here? Going into our first music break, we come back with you. You shot, bro.
Yeah.
Press play, my friend. We'll be right back after our first music break. More great songs coming up. More great fun. I have loved the last year. I want as long as possible with you boys. I love all of you. I love all the polyheads out there. 3 schlubby white dudes. That's all we can do. If you want to come on the show and expand that, we would love it. Polyester Blend. We'll be back with more stuff here tonight.
Poly Blend. It's our anniversary. I leave it ajar. And go outside. Look at the driveway stars. The crickets are chirping. They stop at my step. I stop my step, and they start off again. It's our anniversary, and the bullfrogs, and everything that can sing singing its mating song. The soil is steaming, grass is swooning. Guns or fireworks are popping down in the town. A woman is running, a man jumps up and down. It's our anniversary, and you've hidden my keys. One anniversary you're spending with me. slide in the front seat, the driver's side. To hot wire and hightail crosses my mind. But still in the driveway, fixed like the stars. Flip on the headlights and go back inside. The climate's controlled when the battery dies. Clipping the wings of your morning flight. Land in some form of excess. Pants around ankles, too weak to fully undress. It's our anniversary, a celebration of and here's to next year. You'll join me in my car. We'll drive together, but not too far. We are far from flowers, cut and dried. So let us thrive, let us thrive, let us thrive, let us thrive. Just like the weeds, we curse sometimes.
Bottle in my fist, big wet rose in my teeth. I'm a perfect piece of ass, like every Californian. So tall I take over the street with high beams shining up my back. A wingspan unbelievable. I'm a festival, I'm a parade, and all the wine is all for me, and all the wine is all for me, and all the wine is all for me. I'm a birthday candle in a circle of black girls. God is on my side, 'cause I'm the child bride. I'm so sorry, but the motorcade will have to go around you this time. 'Cause God is
Show, baby. 2 songs set here on Polyester Blend. 2 songs about the first year anniversary. Just, I don't know. What would you say, Clay, was your inspiration for that beautiful Smog song?
What was my inspiration?
This show.
It's our anniversary.
What? Sorry,
anniversary, and it's about somebody's anniversary. I don't know. Maybe the anniversary aspect.
I'm scrambling back to go back to what even was played before I get back here. But great stuff. Sounds wonderful. Sounds like a big.
Well, there was no mystery to my pick at all whatsoever.
Well, there you go. First anniversary.
It doesn't. I mean, it's not. The song is not the subject of a 1-year anniversary of a internet radio show.
What? This is bullshit. We never
I guess there's nuance there.
Fair enough, my friend Clay. Bad boy Clay tonight. He is on edge here tonight. He is going
Bad boy Clay.
Bad boy Clay's here. First anniversary. He's like.
What happens when you deprive the man of oxygen? Come on, man. Trying to breathe out here, man. Just trying to let the show breathe.
Both are great songs. Ryan, your song was "All the Wine" from The National.
All the Wine. Yeah, there's a birthday reference, and also All the Wine. Come on.
I know.
It's a party.
It is
celebration.
It's a celebration, damn it. Speaking of celebration, he's been here since the beginning. We also must celebrate him. It is our good friend. He has been in charge of the chat. Some would say not that great, but no one else is applying for the job.
You get what you deserve.
Our good friend, Jeremy Matthews. Welcome, my friend, on the first anniversary of Polyblend. How are you tonight, my friend?
Not bad. I'm just opening up this Firestone Walker Anniversary Ale.
Oh, came in a box.
Smart.
It came in a box. That's some fan. And I'm pouring it into the recommended serving glass, which is the jar.
By the way, that may or may not be a part of the prize package later on tonight. We'll find out. We've got 2 submissions here tonight so far. I'm writing them down. Rob submits 116 hours, 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Jeremy submits 187 hours, 13 minutes and 0 seconds. We will find out later on tonight for that prize package. The Zoom link is in the chat. If you want to jump on and give your submission whenever, feel free. You can come on, say hi, give your submission, and leave. It's up to you. Just know that it's up there.
Was it Price is Right or closest to the
It is
team?
Price is Right. Good point to
I probably should have,
something to think about. I'll
just
give you
one higher than Rob, 'cause then if 1 second higher, and if no one else,
we'll
submitted.
give more info to that later on. But people, it is time. By the way, I didn't quite finish this, but look, let's see if this works. No, it does not work. But I did have the stingers. I'll figure them out. I had to download a script, Jeremy. Good Lord, to get all this going on. But it's time for You Shop Bro. Do you shop, bro? Do you even shop, bro? A segment we've been doing for some time now. It was fun to see the origins of it in the clip show earlier, but we continue on with this fine tradition, showing off. If you want to be a part of it, let us know. We'll send you the prompt as soon as we get it, usually on Sunday. So if you have time Sunday evening or Monday to do You Shop Pro, please let us know that you'd like to be a part of it. Tim Bacon, I know, is on the river, so he will not be doing it. And Nick has seemed to have lost all interest in the show. I was going to text him, but he said he would do it. I just got to give it to him earlier. Ryan, you came up with the theme this week. What is the theme?
The theme is It's a Wonderful Polyester Blend. The idea is it's like It's a Wonderful Life, where you imagine your life without some factor. In this case, it's polyester blend. Like, so we've been doing this show for a year, and the idea is like, where would we be without polyester blend in our lives for the past year?
I thought
this is the Pottersville. What
the ghost of Blend
Pottersville
past,
would
present,
be.
and future.
Yes, and I think Ryan, you were truly inspired. I thought it was a great idea. Where would we be? I mean, as much as we goof around here on the show, and we do, to failed laughters. But I will just say that, this show has been how I've gotten through the pandemic. I'm so thankful for anyone who's watched, and to have Clayton, to have Ryan, to have Chat Master Jeremy, all the Polyheads in the chat who have watched the show. It has gotten me through this thing and has given me a lot of hope, a lot of happiness. And it would be a crazy thought. Where would we be if we didn't have it? I don't even remember who won last time. I feel like Ryan I haven't won for a while. I've been on a skid for a minute. Jeremy, do you remember? It wasn't last week because we had a little thing. It was like 2 weeks ago.
I think it's been 3 weeks since the last You
Jesus
Shop Bro
God.
because
Last one didn't make the program.
there was no
Yeah, that's right.
episode, and then there wasn't a You Shop Bro. So I'm gonna have to remember how to hem and haw for a bit, and then say the name that I picked out of a hat before I got on.
I believe that I was the last official victim.
Oh!
I believe Clayton won 2 in a row.
Oh, Clay, you're on
That's
fire.
right, a twofer.
I think you're right. Clay, you got to either go first or tell one of us to go first. What do you want here in You Shop Bro?
I'll go first.
Oh, bold choice. Clay, do you want to set it up?
Bold
at all,
isn't, let's just get mine out of the way.
Do you want to set it up, or you just want me to hit?
Well,
show?
I mean, I was ruminating on the history of the program and thinking, if I went to the North Temple River and threatened to throw myself in, and an angel visited me and wanted to show me the consequences of me, not being able to do the blend the past year, I think the Ghost of Blend Past would show me something.
Okay, here we go.
He would show me this.
Clayton's submission for the first anniversary of Polyester Blend. You Shop
I can't
Bro.
believe I said this with a straight face.
No, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
Death linked to lack of pooping. Fans point. Wait, I gotta zoom in so I can read it.
Did you read the whole copy? Did you write this whole thing?
No, I'm just gonna read the paragraph that I wrote. Fans point to the lack of internet radio program to promote the situation as actual cause of death. He was too young, says local schlub Ryan Schlegel. Now, when my zaws are over 30 minutes late, all I do is get the inner shame of eating mediocre cold Dominoes.
God. And then what is
Only
the next?
someone would have spoken out, says San Diego pizza enthusiast and 99.
Interesting that you bring that up, Clay Dog.
Oh, we got a little
Yeah,
frozen
but
99 banana. He got this when he was here live in the Schledio a couple weeks ago, and he is continuing on. Sorry, Bradford.
Notice the title of the publication.
Don Joe.
No,
Pizza
the title-
Times. Oh,
Yeah,
Pizza
it's
Times. I
Pizza
thought it was
Times.
written by Don Joe, which is very
Byline.
clever.
The byline is Don Joe.
Clayton.
Yeah, so Don Joe is a reporter having
Even though he's
no one
dead.
terrorized.
Right, he has a keen interest in well, he's also the Ghost of Blend Past. Get it?
Oh, I love it. And Clay.
Get it? It all ties together here, folks.
And from Reuters, by the way, Clay comes, but I have
Reuters.
to poop. But I have to poop. The great first submission in our official beginning.
What could have been?
How does the "but I have to poop" still exist?
I know.
It's an example. If I would have cropped it better, there was a little thing that said example of would have saved
Oh.
Don Joe if Clayton was.
So Don Joe traveled parallel universes to get that artwork.
We're crossing a bunch of crossing several astral planes.
A lot of editors would kill for writers who worked that hard to get artwork for their stories.
Clayton, beautiful submission into the beautiful, the lineage, the path, the annals of.
I don't know how I could have done a first anniversary Photoshop without harkening back to the original winner.
Oh, that's right.
That is an excellent point.
Great job, Clay.
But
All
I
right,
have to
buddy. Who do you want next, Ryan or Ryan? Ryan or Ryan?
Let's go with Bradford.
Oh, Ryan Bradford. Do you need to set it up at all?
Not really. I think this is the most disturbing Photoshop I've ever done.
Can we change to
Most disturbing. Wow.
By the way, Bradford, you've put up some pretty. Remember your juniors? Your baby shop was pretty disturbing.
Oh, Junior. Yeah, that was
Junior.
pretty.
Not the bar.
This puts Junior into the running.
Oh wow. Okay, Ryan Bradford, your submission to the first anniversary You Shop Bro. Oh boy. Why are you, dude? You fucking did you put your eyes on his cheek? Oh, it's just the droopiness.
Oh my god, it is. It was so. It's the hair and the bottom face of Joe Exotic.
It hurts.
And I was like, that is so realistic to me and what I'm gonna end up as. But I credit you guys as pulling me, keeping me sane, keeping me afloat from not delving into the Joe Exotic fandom that a lot of people, frankly, fell into at the
Right.
beginning of the pandemic.
We gave you other
What does it
entertainment
say
options.
under the eyes?
Oh,
It
yeah.
says Tiger King.
Is that what it actually says under Joe Exotic's eyes? Does he have-
No,
I never
no,
watched
he
the
doesn't.
show.
No, he doesn't have tattoos on his face, but that's what I would have got.
Yeah.
So you
would
took a
have
different
embraced
tact. You took a different tact on this Photoshop, whereas you are Christmas, and the blend is Jimmy Stewart. Is that
Pretty
what's
much,
happening?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yes.
much got this.
So.
Oh my
And
God.
If it weren't for the blend to distract him, he would have purchased a tiger by now.
Purchase a tiger, become a Joe
Just become
Exotic
a full
fan.
Joe Exotic fan, like a free Joe Exotic.
Gotten tatted up.
Gotten tatted up, aged 5 years. Like realistically, that's 2 to 5 years for me. And gotten a weird haircut. It was really hard to get a skin tone to match.
Oh, it looks tough. I just love that you spent so much time on that. The tiger has the white outline from whatever JPEG you took it from. I understand, buddy. I understand. You couldn't feather that. I get it.
No.
But you do shop, bro. You do totally shop. Ryan, fantastic submission here this week into this wonderful pantheon of great You Shop Bros.
Papillon. Next week we will do Papillon.
We'll do Papillon. I am the only one left, and I think I went closer to Ryan's idea of where would I be without. I did it, I think, to the letter of what we were supposed to do. Where would I be if it wasn't for Polyester Blend, this great community? Well, I would seek community. I would seek companionship, friendship, a group of people to help me out. That's why I think I would have sadly. And by the way, Polyester Blend doing this and having a live camera has probably helped me from being even more of a husky boy. Probably kept me, it damped my huskiness. That's why this week I submit that I probably would have joined the Tribe of Kings.
Oh yes.
And I probably would have husked up a little bit and probably would have been Husky Boy of the Year if I didn't really stop myself.
You're so happy. You're so happy to be in the chat.
Well, I got friends. We're all friends here, and we're all hanging out.
Identity. They don't make them wear masks.
And there's Paul Evan Williams or whatever. There's our guy. He's in the Total Piece of Shit Hall of Fame. But there I am behind the guy who refuses to buy the shirt. He doesn't want to be a part. He's like, I'm in, but I'm not that in. Me, I'm all in, especially on the wings, the WYNGS wings.
Tribal wangs.
Tribal wangs. There is my submission where I would have been without Polyester Blend joining the ranks of Tribe of Kings with Y's, no Y's.
Are there any other Easter eggs in there, or is it just?
I thought about it, and there was
like
a lot going on. There was a lot going on.
Like we could have had maybe Gurky ends up in there too. We could have.
God, Jeremy.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the guy that was front and center, but I understand why you.
I went for Maximum Husk. I found the huskiest boy, and I am now him. I am also not too dissimilar, a bunch of white dudes. Really not finding other demographics to be friends with or genders.
With a logo vibe that they still might want to consider changing.
Yes, absolutely. It's all SS shit. But this is how badly my life would have gone without all of you here live on the show, all of you watching. Polyester Blend has truly saved me. But he saves us every week from ourselves. He points out the goodness of what has been done in You Shop Bro. Our judge, Chatmaster Jeremy, what do you think this week is the best You Shop Bro?
I gotta tell you, it's what's with the whole year and all this, sweet anniversary feels. I don't envy myself having to single winner. Yeah,
it's a tough job you have here, sir.
Let's do a quick recap. We got Clayton's.
We had Clay starting off things with this beautiful Noid reference from his initial You Shop Bro months ago. But I have to poop. And Noid Dead at 34 by Don Joe. We, of course, had Ryan being very disgusting with Joe Exotic and the Tiger King whole situation there. And then, of course, I come in with my Tribe of Kings reference, thing we talked about a lot on the show before. Tough stuff, Jeremy. What do you think here?
So Clayton, the text at the end of yours, once we get past that, is it just random filler or is it like Wikipedia info?
What is it, Clay?
No, it's like it's just Wikipedia. It's just like random generated news, copied news.
I'm
article.
kind of impressed with this shop. You've got April 13th, which is tomorrow. It's going to be live. It's going to be the headlines tomorrow in the Pizza Times.
You got Pizza Time.
Pizza Times tomorrow edition.
Guys, you know that
reference.
Pizza Times is actually a real publication.
I'm sure.
Is it? Oh my God! Of course,
it is.
Sister publication to High Times.
Ryan knows
it's a piece of trade.
It's not their real masthead, though.
Oh, fair point. Fair point.
Well, I didn't do a deep dive on pizza-related publications.
Clay, get ready with your next pick.
I did do research of how old the Noid was, though.
Get ready with your next pick after Jeremy says what the winner of You Shop Bro is.
Well, and then we got Bradford's. Lovely.
We got the beautiful. Hold on, let me show it to you. The Tiger King. Which remember that was like, it's true. That was such a good beginning pandemic thing. I'm glad it's gone away.
I never watched the Tiger King thing,
was
but
fun.
everyone was talking about it.
That was fun. It was weird.
I miss that pop culture phenomenon, but I do appreciate there's some definite skill going on there with Bradford's face.
Absolutely.
Like from a purely technical standpoint, Bradford has clearly won.
He shops, bro. You know he shops.
He definitely
first gauntlet has been thrown down.
Because if we go to Schlegel joining the,
how dare you? I mean, the
Proudish boys.
Yeah.
Well, did you just put your head
adjacent boys?
It looks like the arm's cut off, but why would the arm?
Listen, Jeremy, I had a lot going on with tonight's show. I had a lot to do, a lot to produce here, so I was trying. I
feel like there was a lot of potential in Schlegel's. It was a great concept, but I feel like
he wanted more cookies. Maybe he wanted to get schlub up with some more cookies.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Bradford.
Oh, the judge is wise.
Judge,
no love for history. No love.
Judge,
no love.
The Noid one was great.
I could only win so many Noid related shops.
You know, the Noid. It's always good to call back the Noid.
I think
I would have tasteful.
But I mean, you gotta give it to Bradford. There was some serious shop going on in this one.
Well, I don't think you have to give it. You don't have to give it to him, but you did, and I respect that. I respect it.
Look, it's either really, really easy to make him turn into Tiger King, or he did a great shop. I mean, it's one of the other.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, this was actually not a Photoshop. This was real.
This is after a night of heavy 99 bananas.
Yeah.
Right, you've got the ability like the show Sliders where you can go to different dimensions, and you just took a photo you went down one slider, and we're not talking burgers, we're talking the show in the 90s, and you went down, you were like snap, and came back to our dimension. Respect.
Yeah.
Ryan, I didn't know you had that Sliders ability. I respect that. I love a good Sliders reference. That's why I made it. Ryan.
My only knowledge of 99 Bananas is through this show.
No way.
It is.
My
Sorry,
friend
go
was
ahead.
traveling, and he sent me a little mini bottle pic of mini bottle he bought of like 99 raspberries or blue something. And I'm like, I didn't know they had other 99.
I had no idea.
I thought it was only 99 Bananas. Anyway, not a great story, but...
Do you have the breaking news? Do you have the breaking news sound effect? We can go with that story.
Jeremy finds out that 99 Banana exists here in the first anniversary of Polyester Blood, where we've mentioned it many a times. So, truly astonishing. Truly astonishing. Jeremy, you've done a great year. Well, not a year, but about a half a year. Well, a little bit. I don't know. Of judging the You Shop Bros. Your wisdom is wanted. Your wisdom is listened to. We thank you for a year of service here on Polyester Blend, and we hope for the continued service. We love you, Jeremy. Keep hanging out. Good to see you, my friend. I only have 2 entries into who will get the Polyester Blend first anniversary. Oh God, BlackBerry. Good Lord. We only have 2 of how many hours of Polyester Blend exist. We need hours, we need minutes, we need seconds.
Are hosts eligible?
Buddy, if you want to be eligible, put yourself in there.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. we are going to come back after a 2-song break. We're going to hit one of literally the oldest segment on Polyester Blend, Ryan's Comics Corner. We come back with. After that, we do a little bit of a, Utah Cities quiz. We had some help again from one of our failed treasure hunters, but winning quiz writer. He'll be here joining us in that 2-song set. We come back with those two bits.
Quick question for the chat and for the people out there watching. Does it include Limp Bizkit Crew?
What do you mean? The hours?
The hours too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am doing.
If it doesn't, I need to revise.
No.
We padded quite a few hours.
Just checking, guys. Just checking.
Great question. We are doing,
but only broadcasts Limp Bizkit Crew, correct?
And
not once.
That's right. And also, Jeremy, it leads to another good point. The unbroadcasted technical difficulty times are not included. So all the times that you may have seen the show, but it didn't get registered into the catalog of time, that's out. It's what YouTube says every broadcast we did, the times, okay? And remember, there are some block shows. Thank you all for being here. If you're watching.
Can I do a shout out real quick?
Absolutely.
Producer Rob bought a pin during the show.
Aww.
And that means a lot to me, Rob. Thank you.
And
so, anyway,
if you don't know what
20% goes to Sports Roundup.
Sports Roundup. Yeah, we definitely
right.
need a Sports Roundup pin. By the way, if you don't know what Ryan's talking about, that's the Awkward SD pin. You can check it out at awkwardsd.substack.com and check out Ryan's writing. He's one, we don't give him enough attention of how funny and wonderful this guy is as a writer. We're lucky to have him. He's a good friend of mine. I love him. Mwah! Just like I love Bad Boy Clay, who even though he rides on a dirt bike when he's not supposed to on the road and throws cigarettes.
He stays gold. He stays gold.
He's still
Pony
pretty
boy.
cool. He's a cool pony boy. I love my pony boy. We will be back after a 2-song set. Clay, first song is yours. What do you got here, buddy? Great job.
Speaks for itself, man.
Fair enough. 2-song set. We come back with
Actually, this fits really good into my bad boy persona today.
Perfect. We come back after a 2-song set with Ryan's Comics Corner and Utah Cities quiz. We're going to get failed treasure hunter guy on here. If you want to submit some ideas or submit time of how long we've been doing the show, you can win a really cool prize package. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Clay, hit play whenever you want to.
Okay, I'm doing it now.
You're doing a great job, and it's really working on this end.
What's going on?
You have to. There you go.
Okay, bye-bye.
2-song set. We'll be back after this. Thanks for being here, Polyester Blend. 2-song set. We're back. Poly Blend. Poly Blend.
An unhappy birthday. I've come to wish you an unhappy birthday. 'Cause you're evil and you lie. And if you should die, I may feel slightly sad, but I won't cry. Loved and lost, and some may say, when usually it's nothing, surely you're happy it should be this way. I say no, I'm gonna kill my dog. May the line sag heavy and deep tonight. I've come to wish you an unhappy birthday. I've come to wish you an unhappy birthday. 'Cause you're evil and you lie. And if you should die, I may feel slightly sad, but I won't cry. Loved and lost, and some may say, when usually it's nothing, surely you're happy it should be this way. I said no, and then I shut myself. So drink, drink, drink and be ill tonight. From the one you left behind, from the one you left behind, from the one you left behind, from the one you left
Whoa, ah, whoa, ah, whoa, ah, whoa.
Oh boy, 2 songs sent from Polyester Blend. All songs about anniversary, birthdays, whatever have you.
Ice cream.
Ice
Eating ice cream on a birthday or a anniversary.
And our good friend Clayton Scribner, the podfather of the Polyester Blend, who came out with Polyester Blend, doesn't know this, but Ryan and I used to listen to that song when we were doing DJ Tanner. We would play that song, and to me, Ryan, it just brings up good memories of just like a nostalgia show of a first anniversary should, of good times past, where we've been. I'm glad you picked that song, at least for DJ
At what
Tanner.
point would you put that in a dance weekend mix?
We, believe it or not, at the W Lounge, we put that in a lot.
A lot, yeah. I have very vivid memories of
and people would get their dance onto that.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing.
It was of the time.
I thought that was like Ryan's cutting theme song, but yeah, okay, cool.
It was of the time, my friend. It was.
I didn't think it was cutting a rug. I thought he was cutting. Never mind.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Of course, unhappy birthday. Are you unhappy, Bad Boy Clay, for the Smiths?
No, I just said that it was funny and ironic with my bad boy persona. So I put that song up tonight.
You sang my bad boy persona. Speaking of bad boy, he is, of course, a failed treasure hunter, but a winning quiz writer. He'll come join us now, Pat. You can talk about Ryan's Comics Corner. You've seen a lot of them. Pat, how are you?
Good, guys. How are you?
So,
hey, Pat.
So good to see you, my friend. You've been a long time. Did you see when you showed up on the show, Pat? Did you see that? It was.
I did see that. Yeah, Husky Boy of the Year.
Well, no, you were way earlier than that, buddy. You showed up in July or actually
Husky
June.
Boy of the Year.
You were. That's when we. Pat, your first instance on the show, I called you failed treasure hunter. You have been failed treasure hunter from the beginning. A lot of people have picked up their nicknames along the way. You were right off the bat, and it's wonderful. And you wear the hat every time. You're a beautiful looking man. So good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm glad you're here. We'll get to the Utah Cities quiz in a second. But before we get to that, we must get to this wonderful thing that we have done. Ryan, did you know that this is the longest lasting segment on Polyester Blend? Did you know that?
I had no idea.
I have to grab the other thing, but I think you showed up with Ryan's Comics Corner showed up in I think April. It was early on. People, he reads them, he brings them. It is time for Ryan's Comics Corner, the segment where he looks at the Sunday funnies so we don't have to and brings them right to us. Ryan, what do you got this week?
I loaded them up for the anniversary show. They're really great ones this year. This day.
Did you go back through? Did you go back through every? You went back through every comic of the last year, and you're like, these are the winners, right? These are the winners.
Yep. No, let's start out with Marmaduke, everybody's favorite giant dog.
I'd like you to point one person out that Marmaduke is my favorite giant dog.
Bad boy Clay.
Hey, got to snark out about Comics Corner. It's a long-standing tradition.
That's bad boy Clay.
By the way, can I just before you start real quick? I got an email from a coworker today that was a link to a Pearls Before Swine comic.
No,
and then she followed it up with a comment. She was like, "I don't know if you've ever read Pearls Before Swine." And I was like, "Yeah."
What?
Were you like, please?
Were they
Was it this one that we're gonna discuss today?
Oh, is there one on? Oh shoot, I haven't done any research. I always just kind of shoot from the
bad boy Clay saying, "Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh gee golly,
oh shoot biscuits." Well, I should have waited for that anecdote at the Pearls Before Swine, but please continue.
This might be the one because it's an instructional comic.
I haven't clicked on the link yet.
Okay, so we got Marmaduke. Marmaduke being a big dog as he usually is.
Big dog
with highly humanistic qualities, and so it's a one paneler. He's sitting in a recliner, just like a human would, and the mother of Marmaduke's family says, "Forget it. Today's Westminster Dog Show." And so that's
brutal.
I guess Marmaduke
the
is
Super Bowl,
yeah, it's the big
it's
game.
A dog show, so instead of Daddy's watching.
Can you zoom in? Oh man, which one of those kids do you think has to wipe up the recliner after Marmaduke's been roasting, marinating in that thing?
Oh, the little one for sure. No, it might be a mom. It might be a mom duty. Look at her eyes. She's very tired. She's very tired of life.
Very sad. I get it.
Do you read it as the kids want to watch TV or they want to play with Marmaduke?
I think they want to watch TV. I think they want to watch their shows, and nobody's interrupting Marmaduke's big day.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Okay.
Fair
Good
point.
one.
It always kills. It always kills Ryan's Comic Corner. What do we got?
Everybody loves Marmaduke.
Pearls Before Swine.
What do we got?
Okay. Pearls Before Swine, Stephen Pastis. It's a classic four-paneler over here.
Four-paneler. God, I love the lingo talk, Ryan. You always bring the lingo talk. Four-paneler here. We got a four-paneler
here. First panel, you got Pig. He's saying, "Hey, Rat, is there someone in our basement?" And Rat says, "Yeah, I rented it to Greg the Grammarian. Like all grammarians, he is antisocial and prefers to dwell in isolated hovels." Pig says, "Well, all right then, And Greg close the door. He says, "Stop the strip." And the next panel, he says, "AP style book dictates that all right must always be two words. Your mistake is egregious and signals the decline of Western civilization." And then Rat says he's not that fun at parties. And I like this one because I really had to drill in the 2-word all right into my it just felt close to home, really. Pros before swine.
You know, Ryan, I've reflected on the last year of Ryan's Comics Corner, and what I've noticed about it is by the time we're done with the second comic, we usually do 2 comics. The amount of
smarter, right?
The amount of laughter that it deafens my headphones. How much people are laughing after we do Ryan's Comics Corner. I will just say that will probably be a lasting memory of Polyester Blend. How often people laugh at Ryan's Comics Corner.
Yeah.
It's usually not because of the comics.
Sorry. It's a classic one-paneler, and it's the entire history of Ryan's Comics Corner, and it's not looking good.
By the way, I just confirmed the Pearls Before Swine that my coworker sent me was Color Sunday parody of John Lennon's Believe about social media.
Jesus God.
Which I will not share with you because it would elicit just as many laughs.
Oh boy. Wow.
One thing that's very interesting about this is that is not a distinction that you make orally.
Oh, I've made a lot of mistakes orally.
No, the all right. It's a spelling issue.
Right.
And yet, so it's kind of this meta thing.
It's true. Like how would the grammarian know?
They could have done like over versus more than or something, but instead they went with something that you'd have to, like if you were overhearing it, you wouldn't know they did it wrong.
Okay, I take it back. That comic is hilarious.
So it's like it's embracing the medium. The medium you couldn't do this in a Saturday Night Live sketch.
That's a very smart and astute observation, Jeremy.
Panel medium.
That's why he's here. That's why he's the chat master. That's why he does what he does, people. He's one of the best on the planet when it comes to
you think that that this grammatical topic would be it's like a thorn in the side of Stephen Pastis. Like he just wants to be on his soapbox, right?
Do you think his comics have to conform to AP style, and that's what?
Right. That's the other thing is there's multiple styles. There's multiple style books out there.
Yeah, it's all right here, buddy. And God,
stop the strip.
We've been doing this for a year. I never want to stop because it truly lets us see an insight of a dying world. Jeremy said it perfectly, where it can't make it into this new world. As much as it wants to, it will die just like Stickball died in the streets of Brooklyn. It is of a bygone era.
I can only hope that one day the Polyester Blend ends up on a show called Podcast Corner, where they analyze us as a dying art.
Oh my God!
We just got to keep it going, guys. We just got to keep the train rolling.
Clayton, you have outdone yourself again. Bad boy Clay is very insightful. Speaking of insightful, I hope he has some insight on Utah cities, and hope Ryan does too. It is time to go to Utah Cities quiz. Was the next level of Utah County's quiz. We had to do something, and it seemed like the appropriate way to go. It's over 300 cities. We have a long way to go. Polyester Blend will never die. People, it is time to go to the next segment. We've been doing this for a little bit, and we're going to keep doing it. I love it, and I'm starting to get more and more help from a good friend of ours. He is here with us right now. Failed treasure hunter, but absolute great quiz writer, Patrick Munger. Were you excited about this week's city, or where were you?
Well, this week's city was a little difficult.
Yes, welcome to the world of trying to come up with these things. It is a little difficult.
There's not much to say about this city.
I agree. We will find out more about it as we go on, but let's look at the score really quickly. We can see it on your screens right now. Our good friend Clayton Scrivener is up already. We have not been doing this that long. He is up 4-2 against Ryan in the Utah Cities quiz. Ryan, don't worry. You have over 300 options to get better than him.
Wait, but don't I get a point for the best or the baseball?
Oh,
thing?
Guess what, Ryan? You are right. I'm sorry, Clayton. Ryan this is what helps when you remember what things I just say willy-nilly. He is right. Because Lewis brought the gauntlet for him and brought some a different quiz to him, he gets 3. So he is 4-3. 4-3 right now.
Oh, he gets a straight up point? Like a city point?
But don't worry, Clay.
That is
Clay.
ridiculous.
Clay, if you...
Hold
on.
trying to get Bad
If
Boy
you're-
real
if you're
mad
bad-
here, man. That's
if you're
ridiculous, man.
I don't know that getting
Clayton Bad Boy. If you're hitting that 50% on the baseball quiz,
Yeah.
You're trying.
that's a point.
my,
That's a
my
baseball
under-
quiz that
my
I had no access
understanding- The judge's understanding when this was discussed was that he would get a point in the specific quiz, not in the overall tally.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
And also, it was that he had to win the quiz, and 50% to me is, I think, you got to get majority.
This is
Like,
why
if
the
you're
judge is here. This is why the judge is here. What Judge just brought up is a very smart remembrance of what happened. What I said when you got 50% of the baseball quiz right, Ryan, is that all you got was 1 extra point. So you're starting off this quiz with 1 point to Clayton's 0. You might lose, buddy. You might lose. But Clayton, I bring this up to you because you might love this quiz even more. I don't know if you remember this, Clayton, but the last 2 cities, including this one, 3 cities, are all the same population of 256 people. I said whoever gets the best of this series gets a full extra point in the entire Utah Cities quiz. I forgot to mention to you that even though it was best of 3, that it comes down to the final quiz because you already won the first 2. Meaning Ryan could get that full extra point if he wins the quiz here tonight, negating everything I said about a 3 quiz bonus point. We are going.
I go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
I didn't follow any of that as the judge.
That's
just to be clear.
obviously I have no control over what's happening here.
What we're doing here is we are doing a quiz, Utah City's quiz.
I really appreciate that.
We've done.
I just wish there wasn't so many shenanigans.
There's a lot of shenanigans. All you have to worry about is what will happen at the end. Right now, before the quiz has even started, Ryan is up 1 point to Clayton's 0. It is Ryan at 1, Clayton at 0. Clayton did a great job and won the quiz last week. That means he gets to go first in the coin flip. That means he gets to go first on a lot of other cool things.
You know how I feel about them coin flips.
He will have a chance to really get ahead. But we must announce what the city is this week. I've been mentioning we were a part of a 3-city quiz. The first one was Boulder. The second one was Hanksville. This is the third of all 3 cities with a population, according to the list I'm looking at, with a population of 256 people.
Please be Kusharam.
We are looking at this week being Lake Town. Part of a 3-city bulk quiz that we're doing right now. Hanksville and Boulder being the other 2. Lake Town is the city. You can see it right there on your map. Clayton, you did just a gosh darn great job the last quiz. You got yourself you won the quiz last time. You get to go first in this week's quiz, but we always start off with a coin flip. So Clayton, my good friend, you will see on your screen in just 1 second, you will see the wonderful heads or tails. If you get heads right, or if you get heads wrong, heads or tail, whatever you pick wrong, you get to go first if you get it right for question number 5. If you get it, I'm hearing a lot of noise. Dogs are coming in. What's going on here?
I'm going to have to do an emergency feed of my dog after I guess correctly heads.
Heads. Tails. Ryan, you needed Clayton to be distracted with his dog.
Clayton off his game.
Off
That's
his
the only way
game.
he misses the.
He misses the first.
That's the bad boy persona.
I know.
Throws you off your game.
And he just walks away. He's the person who gets to go first. So Ryan, to reiterate, you already have 1 full point. Already 1 full point because you got Lewis's quiz 50% right earlier. Are you excited about Lake Town? You live near an ocean. Do you feel, is that a disadvantage because it's an ocean, not a lake?
Yeah, no, lakes are just the second tier to me now. Like when you got the ocean, you don't go back.
Fair enough. Clayton Scribner, we are waiting to see. He's letting his dog out just in the middle of the show. Patrick, how great is it? Our first anniversary, Clayton takes his dog out before his question.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There he is. Clayton.
Just had to give the dog water. It was going to bark at me the entire quiz. So.
Beautiful, my friend. You were working really well. Clayton, the first question is to you. You lost the coin flip, Clay. You lost the coin flip. I'm so sorry to say. Clayton, my first question is about this wonderful community, of course, Lake Town. Lake Town is the question of the week. Is the city of the week. Clayton, my question for you happens to do with this, though. I like bringing up these things, the things that people often forget about. City websites, Clay. You can see it on your screen right now. There's the website for Lake Town, Utah. My question for you, Clay, is the following. Lake Town is a quiet beach community on the shores of Bear Lake, the Caribbean of the Rockies. It only has a population of 256.
I was going to say the Malibu of Utah.
The Malibu of Utah. Thank you for the Big Lebowski reference. So it makes sense that the city government offices of this small city are open less than 5 days a week, Clayton. Open less than 5 days a week. My question for you, Clayton, how many days a week is the Lake Town City's offices open according to its website, Clayton? I give you 4 options. Is it open 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, or 4 days a week? How many days a week are the Lake Town City offices open according to its website?
3 days a week.
3 days a week is my good friend's submission to how many days a week they are open. Also, there's a lifeline if anyone wants to join the Zoom right now. If anyone wants to join that, we could do that. No Gurky. Usually he shows up by now. Ryan, don't you love it when I say look to your screen or I play some noise, Ryan, right? Because you're up 1 full point. You remember that?
Yep.
Ryan?
Yes.
Well,
I remember.
You're no longer 1 full point ahead because Clayton Scribner got it dead on, my friend. He didn't need any help or anything. 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Clayton, that advantage Ryan had is gone. It is tied 1-1. Way to go, my good friend Clayton. How do you feel right now?
I just feel like as a long-time government employee, I'm really in tune to scale schedules. I was just getting real 3 days a week vibe from Lake Town.
Smart.
Would you have guessed that they were only open 9 to noon each of them?
Oh, good point.
No.
If we
No,
go
I was
back,
not, I was not given the option of,
you see here.
Yeah, you didn't. It didn't come up. But
It did not come up.
I'll tell you what, if I was working 3 days a
admire
week, I'd
those
go
guys.
noon to 3. I'd go noon to 3.
Oh, by the way, Jeremy, I was going to try to think of a question about this, but it was about kids, so I just let it go. But look what shows up very prominently on the Lake Town website.
It's even the up-to-date logo.
I know. They're on top of it in Lake Town. It looks like the web site person is always working.
I wish we knew an expert on that particular brand. Is there one of those in Lake Town?
If there is, it does not have TVs in it.
Or are we possibly trying to juice the pot to get one in Lake Town?
Yeah, maybe they're like, we want Maverick so much, we're just going to put that logo. Lots of towns do.
Right.
Taylorsville. Even though there are lots of Mavericks near Taylorsville, there are none in Taylorsville.
Really?
They had that Maverick Jones.
That's so weird.
Demanding a Taylorsville Maverick.
Okay,
It's
we'll
like
get
a
back to
feather
that.
in the cap.
This week's first anniversary.
Could you click on 2021 budgets? I just want to do a deep dive real quick.
We'll do that we'll do that in Limp Bizkit.
I'm kidding.
Bad Boy wants to throw some real shade on those budgets. Oh, that's a bad investment. Oh, I don't like that line item. We'll get to that later. Ryan Bradford, you could pull ahead again if you get the next question right, which is a YouTube question. Just watch this for a second, Ryan. I just want to show
Love
you this.
these YouTube questions.
Well, it's a YouTube question for you. I know you love them. Just watch this YouTube for a second.
Lake Town, Utah.
All right, everybody. Ryan Bradford, this video. Ryan Bradford, this is a 14-second 2016 YouTube video by Big Faith featuring Lake Town, Utah. This is one of the many short videos posted by Big Faith where he seems to drive the country filming himself in a new town saying this, Lake Town, whatever, and then posting it. The title for the video is Repent and be baptized, Ryan. The video title is Repent and Be Baptized. He does this a lot for many cities. My question for you, Ryan, he says repent and be baptized, then he says this next religious phrase. Which phrase is it for 1 full point to pull back ahead in front of Clayton? What does he say after repent and be baptized? Does he say let go and let God? Does he say the kingdom of heaven is near? Does he say God be with you and bless you? Or finally, I'm sorry, Jesus, for my sins? 4 options. A, let go and let God. B, the kingdom of heaven is near. C, God be with you and bless you. Or D, I'm sorry, Jesus, for my sins.
What? Go C, God be with you and bless you.
Bless you. God be with you. Bless you. You had a significant advantage already coming in with 1 full point. You could pull ahead of Clayton right now. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I am so sorry to say God be with you and bless you is not the right answer. Clayton, you could steal for 0.5. Let go.
Could you just remind me of his internet handle and maybe
Yes,
just watch
it
the
is
video again?
Okay. Well, all right.
I don't need to watch the video again.
All it's called is Lake Town, Utah. Repent and be baptized. He says Lake Town, Utah. Repent and be baptized.
And his handle is
Big Faith. Big Faith.
Big Faith. Okay. You know,
to pull
these are great. Failed treasure. Did you have a hand in these selections, or was this all Schlegel?
This one was Schlegel, but this is right up my alley. I'll tell you
Okay,
that.
this is great psychology as far as the multiple choice, because is this guy a fire and brimstone, or is he a good example?
I love it. I love it.
On the logic train, and I feel like I can really do a deep dive here because Bradford can't steal. Is he the kind of guy who wants to set a good example and say, I'm sorry, Jesus, for my sins? That's repenting and being saved. Or does he want to, use the fire and brimstone, the kingdom of heaven is near? Or does he want to be does he want to Godsplain and say, let go and let God?
Good point.
Three paths we can go. Big Faith. That's a tough decision. I'm going to say let go and let God.
Let go and let God to pull ahead 0.5 in this Utah Cities quiz about Lake Town, Utah. Let us hear the video. Let's hear what he says afterwards.
I split the difference.
Lake Town, Utah. Repent and be baptized. The kingdom of heaven is near.
Oh man.
I knew it.
The kingdom
I was
of
like,
heaven.
it's got to be kingdom of heaven.
Kingdom of heaven is near. It is a 14 seconds video. Let's watch the rest of it.
I was gonna say,
baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
How many views he got?
How many views? 6 views. 6 views. We're kicking his ass. All right. We are kicking his ass.
We just tripled his views.
We are doing a great job. Speaking of great job, our good friend, Failed Treasure Hunter, amazing quiz writer, Patrick Munger has been good enough to write some questions for us here tonight. Patrick Munger, the next 2 are yours. We start with Clayton with the Lake Town climate. Let me just show. I do have this, though, Pat. I could show Clayton what you posted here, and you could read the question. Let me just put it up here right now for Clayton. Clayton, look at your screen right now. And Pat, go ahead.
Okay. So Lake Town, the climatic region, is typified by large seasonal temperature differences, with warm to hot and cold, sometimes severely cold, winters. According to the Köppen climate classification system, Lake Town has a classification of A, hot continental climate, B, humid continental climate, C, cold semi-arid climate, or D, no dry season, warm climate.
For 1 full point, Clay, to pull ahead in this Utah Cities quiz.
I'm catching some interesting vibes off semi-arid. I'm going with C, cold semi-arid.
Oh my God, let me go to the screen. Clayton, you did such a good job in
I knew when you were
guessing
going with the
the
effusive
wrong
phrase, I was wrong.
answer. Guessing the wrong
You really
answer.
just are so easy to read at this point.
You know, I only have so many moves. Patrick Munger, he said C. It's not right. Ryan Bradford to steal 0.5 to gain your lead again in the Utah Cities quiz. Do you see him on the screen right now? I think Patrick, didn't he say C? He said C, right?
He did say C, yeah.
So
he was drawn by the semi-arid.
A, B, or D, Ryan Bradford to pull ahead with 0.5.
I'm going to go A, hot continental climate.
Patrick, which sound effect should I play?
It is the saddest one you can play.
Wow.
Nobody!
No dry season? That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Or which one might it be, Clay?
I don't see how.
Patrick, what is the right answer?
It'd be D.
It is humid continental climate.
No.
B.
Near a lake.
Fuck you.
B. Fuck you.
It is near a lake. It's called Lake Town.
Oh! The judge.
Yeah, but it's really not humid.
It is humid, apparently.
Wow, this is a great question. I loved it. The next question is for Ryan. You can pull full ahead, 1 full point off the next question. Before Pat reads it, let me just show you a picture of the subject that we're about to talk about. Look at this boy right here. Look at that boy.
Oh, handsome dude.
What do we have here, Patrick, for 1 full
Yeah,
point for
the
Ryan?
most famous person who lives in Lake Town, Utah. His
According
name
to
is-
Wikipedia.
According to Wikipedia, he is John D. Brown. He's an American author who writes thrillers and epic fantasy. Who was born in Utah and he currently lives in Lake Town.
If you don't think John D. Brown put that thing in the Wikipedia, come on now.
That's Bad Boy Clayton. By the way, that's what I want to see. I want to see a photo of you, Clayton, like that. That's Bad Boy Clayton.
John D. Brown, he belongs to a genre of sci-fi and fantasy with an unabashed Mormon influence.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these titles was not written by John D. Brown?
Oof.
Is it A, Servant of a Dark God? B, Curse, the Dark God Book 2? C, Lost Scrolls? Or D, Bad Penny?
Wait, this is the one that was not D. Brown?
One of these is not written by John D. Brown.
Tell me the one that's not is actually written by Daybell. Sorry.
I'm gonna go D. I'm gonna go D. Bad Penny.
I know, right? It's so cool.
Patrick, what sound effect should I play?
Just a really sad, like.
Ryan Bradford, again, you had such an advantage here tonight. Nothing there for you, Ryan. Clayton, for 0.5, what is the right answer? D, Bad Penny is off the table.
Okay, this is... I got to give you guys props. This is one of the strongest quizzes you guys have ever done. Good job. This is extremely difficult.
No, this is a good question because it's like B, for example, as it's so bad.
I know.
Right.
That's how everything is luring me into
Like,
B.
But it could just be true. It could be so comedic.
And it's so
What if it was
different than
A?
Bad Penny?
What if he
that
wrote
would
a
be the
sequel?
genius of the
What if he wrote a
Genius of this
sequel to a
quiz.
book that he didn't write? What if he only wrote the Dark God book
Exactly,
too, but
that's
not the
what I'm
Dark
saying.
God?
For 0.5, Clayton, for 0.5.
Oh man, I don't want to think you guys are diabolical geniuses, but you probably are. So I'm going to go with B, and just maybe you are. Maybe I got it wrong.
All
but
right.
The Dark God Book 2 just sounds so ridiculous.
Pat, let me go to the screen to show these gentlemen. You went with B, Curse, the Dark God Book 2.
God, I really hopefully.
There's a picture of him. Here's a picture of Servant of Dark God by John
okay,
Brown.
Okay.
Here's a copy of John D. Brown, Bad Penny.
Oh my God.
And Clayton, a copy of The Curse, the Dark God Book 2.
Oh, dude, that is hard to stomach.
Of course, Pat wrote 2 questions.
Lost Scrolls.
Fooled you
I
both.
just wrote in the Lost Scrolls.
Patrick, I love doing this with you. Please continue to do this. Those
All
were
right,
2
very
questions.
fun.
Keep hanging out.
That was a great question, Patrick.
Well, just wait till this next one comes up. People, the next question is about this.
Also, there's no way that guy's successful.
Ryan, because Clayton failed the toss-up, you got to go first in the next question. Ryan, what is that a picture of?
It looks like a lake.
But, and what's in front of the lake?
Lake Town.
That's right. Lake Town is the photo you see right now. Ryan.
Sorry, I'm farsighted, so I only see.
Ryan, for this is the toss-up. You get to go first for 1 full point. Not much to mention in Lake Town, Utah, with a population of 256. I searched far and wide. I looked at the businesses in Lake Town. Not many, but there was one that caught my eye because it was an interesting mix of businesses. I guess in a small town, you have to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What is the combo for the mixed business I'm asking of? So what I'm asking is, there is a business that's 2 businesses in one. Which is the right one in Lake Town? I give you 4 options for 1 full point. Is it A, a car wash and an ice cream store? Is it B, a restaurant and a bicycle store? C, a soda bar and an electric scooter rental? Or D, a bowling alley and a bookstore? For 1 full point, which is the real business that exists in Lake Town, Utah?
These are all pretty dope combinations. I'm gonna go B, restaurant, bicycle store.
Patrick, do you know which one's right?
I do not. I have a guess though.
What's your? Well, hold on. No, don't say it. No. Don't say anything.
I'm not going to say it.
Ryan Bradford, you got the advantage in that Clayton lost the heads up. You could have pulled ahead, but you said B, right?
I did, yeah.
Not right. Clayton, A, C, or D for the right answer.
Here's my
pull
conflict. I'm just throwing B out as it's not happening. So I've got an A and a C here where you've got ice cream and soda in a death match of which one would be in Lake Town. You got the electric scooter thing, which is weird, but it's a touristy town. There's got to be a car wash somewhere. But does there have to be a car wash in a town of 256 people? I'm struggling with that. So this is really a shot in the dark. Are they really renting electric scooters out in Lake Town enough to have a business? I really desperately want to pick that, but it seems too edgy. So I'm going to go with car wash ice cream.
For 0.5 to pull ahead in this quiz. It is exactly right. Oh, wait, no, that's all right. You got it, Clayton! But guess what?
That soda shop scooter thing, though, man. Come on. Let's get to Lake Town and start $1 million
We have
business.
a bonus question. It is worth 1.5. Meaning you get the full prize of this question, and you get a full major point between Hanksville, Boulder, and Lake Town, all the same population of 256. If you get this question right,
doesn't make any sense how I
if
would
you
lose
get
that,
this
but
question right, you get a full point for winning and an extra point for this little 3-parter quiz. My next question involves this, gentlemen. It is a closest to the T question. Closest to the T question. Gentlemen, how many Utah cities, doesn't matter size, we're not asking for towns, cities, whatever. We're just saying, of the list I look at, the 300 plus cities in Utah, okay, the full list, doesn't matter size. Of all the Utah cities, how many of them have L-A-K-E? L-A-K-E.
That's a good question.
In their name. Lake, lakes, something lake, something lakes.
The L-A-K and E have to be sequential.
That's
they have
right.
To be together.
That's right. How many? Closest to the T for all the marbles. 2 full points here tonight.
These have to be cities. These can't be like geographic place names.
That's right. According to the city list I'm using, which is more than 300 actual municipalities within Utah. Whoever wants to go first.
Gonna say 17.
17 from Ryan, closest to the T, is on the table.
16.
16. In a rare instance, I have to bring in the notes. I write this document every week. It is something I work on.
Firstly, I was racking my brain. I could only think of 2.
Let me go through.
Because Lakeside, Utah is not a town. Bear Lake City is not a place that I know of.
According to the list I was looking at, gentlemen, let's go through it together. Salt Lake City, South Salt Lake, North Salt Lake, Lakeshore, Timber Lakes, Spring Lake, Lake Town, in the weird one, Interlochen. 8. Clayton Scribner, you get a You get 2 full points this week because you win the 3-city match, destroying Ryan in this game of attrition. You are now up. Oh, this is going to get bad from here on out, Ryan, unless you really...
It's going to be like 360 to 2.
I know.
Hey, don't worry, Ryan. They'll find a way. We
will find a way.
Hey, Ryan has
Get our
rallied
best.
back before.
Get our best.
By the way,
it'll be 2026, and we'll introduce a new rule. Don't worry.
By the way, Patrick, I expect you back next week. You are doing it's so fun to write these quizzes with you.
That was a great one.
I love you, buddy.
Hey,
Keep hanging out.
That was a good one.
We're coming back with
Husky Boy of the Week worthy.
We should do a book club with what's that guy's name?
John Brown.
John Brown.
God. I would challenge you guys.
Ryan and Patrick, that's your little segment to work on. Here's the deal.
Pitch him an idea for a new book, Dead Scrolls.
Here's the deal.
Let's add him. Can we please tweet?
I don't think he's. We'll look at that. Say, Clayton, get ready with the music break. We're going to come back with the music after 2 songs with the Limp Bizkit Crew. Our final little segment here in the first anniversary. Let me go back to this crew.
Hi. Polyester Blend. This is Santa Pinata. Hey, Santa Pinata here. I got a little issue here. It looks like Pirate Pinata took too many drinks to be a pinata. He's supposed to be the pinata here tonight, and I'm here. I don't know if I can do it, but let's check in after the music break. Pirate Pinata supposed to be the pinata tonight. He's drinking a lot. Let's see if he can actually be the pinata. Whoever guesses the amount of hours Polyester Blend has been on the air gets the big prize tonight, but I'm worried. I don't know if he can be the actual pinata tonight. Back to you, Ryan.
You're right. You're right, Santa Pinata, because a wet pinata, it doesn't work. If he's wet, we can't smash him because he's wet. He's so drunk. He was so nervous earlier. We'll have to check in with that and see what can happen. Clayton, are you ready with the next music break here? Yep. We'll come back with the Limp Bizkit Crew. Get your submissions in now. Everyone join. I'm going to put the Zoom link in the chat. Join. Guess. I've got a lot of your guesses down. I got Rob's, I got Jeremy's, I got Clayton's, I got Kristen Everson, one of the best. We have some other submissions in there. Join the Limp Bizkit Crew. The winner of the first anniversary prize package will be announced. I hope Pirate Pinata will work. I mean, he's supposed to be... Clayton, press pause on that. He's supposed to be the pinata for this. I don't know what's going on there. We will be back after a 2-song set with the Limp Bizkit Crew. Clayton, do you have that package near you? Just hold on to it. Do you got it? The one I gave you?
Oh, yeah. I haven't opened it.
Okay, hold on to that. We'll come back after this break. And 2-song set. Clay, you ready?
Yeah.
Press play. We'll be back after 2 songs. And then we will be back with the Limp Bizkit Crew. I'm going to put the Zoom link in there. Join. Give your submissions for the big prize package. Polyester Blend. We'll be back. don't even care anymore. I'm just glad to do this show with you guys. I love you.
That's a great song to play.
I
tonight.
think it's it's what needed to be played tonight with all of us a year into the show. It's how we stuck with our friends and got to hang out every week. And when the Library of Congress finally accepts us into their
Polly Bland
until the bastion of I know that the Congress the Library of Congress will look at it and be like, we need to put Polyester Blend in there because they're so great, and I get it now.
I'm getting some real-time reviews from some of our biggest critics here, if you don't mind me indulging.
Oh, please.
Cocaine Energy, which the critic always will be known as Cocaine. Are you drinking champagne? That's amazing.
I know. I'm almost done with my bottle.
The user that accused you of having Cocaine User Energy said, you guys really have done an amazing job keeping it going like you have.
Yeah.
And another critic of the show said, this has been a super cute episode tonight.
Well,
so I mean, I'll give yourselves a pat on the back there.
Well, listen, I'm glad. Thank you.
Even though your Lake City question was totally messed up, dude. Census designated places.
Well, look at the list. I put the list in the chat of what I'm going off of, so you can see all of the cities I will be going off of when I do random number generator for the Utah Cities quiz. But anyway, Clay, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for watching, all of you who have watched over the last year. It's not many of you, but you know, I don't know. This has been, for me personally, has been one of the most fun things I could do, because you know, there's not much we can do in this life unless you go into, I don't know. We were able to have this spot, Clay. You came up with the idea, and we've kept it going, and I love it, and I want to keep it going. It won't be over yet. I like I said, Clay, until we get a month of no one watching. If we get a month,
we need a month of 0 watchers. Well, we'll always be some of the watchers. That's the thing.
Well, no. Beyond 3.
Anything above 3 is fundamentally positive territory. Got it.
In the clip show I put up when the Limp Bizkit crew came up, it was not early. It was early on, Clay, when you couldn't make a show. Very early, we came up with the Limp Bizkit crew. Clayton, do you have that bag I dropped off earlier?
Yes.
Can you open that? Yeah, go
real
ahead.
quick. Do you remember the cause of me not making that show?
No, I don't. Maybe,
I know, it's so weird because
maybe
it's like,
Charlie.
what would I have been doing March 27th?
I don't know. But open that bag, Clay. Open that bag, please. We're in the.
It's still the same knot. Still the same knot.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
God. We are in the Limp Bizkit crew.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, I think I might know what's in here.
Isn't that a party at Club Ice then?
If you want to join the, Zoom,
it's what
a
I
Limp Bizkit
thought.
crew.
I hope you got it in extra large.
Clay, what do you have right there? Put it on your head there, my friend.
God, what is
it? A Tamo Shanter?
Clayton, what do I have for you there?
Ooh, it's a Tamo Shanter. What is this stuff though?
Clay, I got you a Limp Bizkit Tamo Shanter, and I didn't realize when I bought it, it came with hair on the side.
Is this Roddy Piper hair? What is this, man? This is amazing.
Wow.
This is like
There
the
you
best.
go.
This is the best present ever.
There you go, my friend. You have now your own official Limp Bizkit crew.
I wonder how long this patch is going to last. It seems.
Did Drop Dead Fred ever wear was that a Drop Dead Fred wig slash hat?
I just knew that it was like a week or so ago when I was like, oh God, I got to get a Tamo Shanter with Limp Bizkit patch for Clay. So I just ordered the first searches on both of them. That's what came up.
This is amazing. This is insane.
I know. That patch is.
Wow, thank you so much.
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
get the mic a little closer to
All
the
my
camera?
bad boy vibes are now gone. I'm sweetheart Clay now.
Put your head towards the camera, Clay, so people can see the patch.
Oh my God!
It's like a demon marionette thing. Is that what's happening?
It seems.
How do I?
Clown?
I'm gonna have to. What do you iron this on? How do I permanently affix this to the Tamo Shanter?
No one knows. Join when you want to, people. Join. We're not done yet exactly with the winner, because we still are going to go through who won. But I do think we should break up the piñata to find out what's the prize package here tonight. What's the prize package? So let me just really quickly go to our piñata guests who are standing by to help us find out what is the gift, the first anniversary gift. No one has claimed it yet. I'm just saying we're going to find out what's in there. I must break up the pinata. Let's go.
Okay. Ryan, yeah, it's me, Santa Pinata here. I've been with you guys for several months now. It's good to see you, boys. It's good to see you. I'm wearing the thing here. I'm doing the thing. I don't know if you can see, but the Pinata Pirate is all soaked in water. He's soaked in gin. He got all junk and messed up. He can't be broken up. He can't be broken up. So I must say this. I've been broken up once. I might have to be broken up again.
Santa Pinata! No, you've been broken up. You've been broken up once. If you get broken up twice, you're dead, Santa Pinata. If you get broken up tonight, that's the end of you, Santa Pinata.
I know, Ryan, but this is what I have to do for the show. I have to. This is going to be the end of Santa Pinata. I have to. For you guys, for the fans of Polyester Blend. This is the end of Santa Pinata. Ryan, break me up. Break me up, Ryan. Show what's in here.
Santa, no, Santa.
Snuff movie.
We love you, Santa. Santa.
Ryan, I have been and always will be your friend. Please smash me up.
Snuff film. What's in there, man? What's in there?
Oh, Santa Pinata, you're gone for. Oh my God, you guys! It's just a bunch of it's a bunch of mini bottles of gin. That's what's inside of Santa Pinata.
Looks like we all win.
Thank you, Santa. There he is. That's the end of Santa Pinata.
Oh my God! Look at that. That almost looks like a total murder scene
there's
there.
the
Like,
trunk.
did you kill him, or did the pirate kill him? They'll have to get the medical examiner in here and reconstruct that.
It could just be another step in Santa Pinata's Jesus myth.
I have and always will be your friend.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That was really emotionally taxing.
Wow. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Polly Blend.
Santa Pinata is no more. We've had him be a part of the show.
Yeah, he had a really good life, though.
He did so many adventures. I'll put that together in some video.
Got a lot of more mileage out of most pinatas.
He could have caused more trouble. Could have gone to more super spreader events.
Well,
most pinatas, their death is very rarely filmed or rewatched.
I know. Well, we'll have to.
It's usually pretty quickly after their purchase.
So, as you saw in there, if you want to join the Limp Bizkit crew before we end the show, tragic night here tonight. We've lost Santa Pinata, who's been a part of the show for a while, but he is. I mean, you can only break a pinata twice, and he was barely together as you could see. And Pinata Pirate really has been a bust, Bradford. You brought him into this whole thing, but he's been a whole bust. But let me tell you this. If whoever, before the end of the show here tonight, whoever guesses the right amount of hours and minutes and seconds, that closest Price is Right style without going over, wins the Jack Prize, which is 5 mini bottles of gin.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Plus another special prize that I bought. But we will give it a couple extra minutes, gentlemen and ladies, whoever wants to join. If you want to join the Limp Bizkit crew to give your final submission, I only have 4 right now. I don't see any more than that in the chat. Jeremy, did you see any more than that? I don't see any more than that. I don't see any more than that. So I have 4. I will play one more video because I found this when I was looking up Lake Town videos, and I found this, and we're now in the Limp Bizkit crew. By the way, Mask. Let's do Clayton's first. Clay, what do you got? Oh, Clay, what do you got?
Well, this is
whoa, hello.
You gotta skip to the ads. You gotta skip to the ads.
Hello. Yeah.
In a callback, which has been a kind of theme of my picks tonight.
Sure.
In my Photoshop, I remember one of my first recommends of the week was a Alan Lomax archive.
Oh, yeah, that was great. Oh my God, Clay, that's a deep cut.
Singers.
Yeah.
This is those folks were like kind of white gospel singers. I thought I'd throw down some of Alan Lomax's other hits. This is 76, 78.
Holy shit!
These guys, dude, check out their harmonies, man.
It's
off
rad.
the fucking wall.
I stepped in the water, and the water was cold. To chill my body, but not my soul. When I stepped in the water one day, in the water one day, in the water one day, and I know I stepped down in the water one day, in the water one day, stepped in the water one day.
And you could it's a pretty long clip, and you could fast forward it another couple minutes, and you can see they keep modulating.
Sorry, I was lost in it.
Yeah.
Like, if we ever could match up when we come up with bits and this is the dream. If we could
They're locked in, man.
I know, this is the dream of Polyester Blend. If we could ever get this matched,
The only thing we can match is how sweaty they get by the end of the clip.
Why have we never harmonized like this? I mean, we really need.
We do every show at the end with
That's true.
Three Amigos.
Yeah.
Well, we could only.
Close. Anyway, Alan Lomax.
That is
check
beautiful,
that shit
Clay.
out.
That is
I mean, there's
beautiful.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of that online.
All right, we got Robert Gerke coming in here. He's been Clay. Did you see how early Gerke showed up? He showed up when he was just like making dinner one night. Like, didn't realize that he was actually on the show. Robert Gerke wearing a nice jacket. Gerke, your thoughts here tonight on a first anniversary of Polyester Blend?
I was under the impression it was black tie.
Yes, it is. Well, at least bolo tie. That's what I'm wearing here tonight.
I just threw on my tuxedo coat because, it's after 7.
Did you see the clip show at all, Gerke? Did you see those early clips?
I did. I saw the clip show. Yeah, I definitely was not expecting to be on I thought you guys were just doing a podcast. I thought it was all audio. And then you're like, oh, you got to be on the video. And I'm like, oh, screw you guys.
And that was the best, Gerke. Like, the first, you just click yes, and then you see you go to make food or something, and it's so early on, like April, and you're just like, okay. And you're doing other things, and you're like, wait, am I on this thing? It's a beautiful moment. I love. That's why I put it in there, where you're just so confused, what the fuck
When does your fun little show start?
Jeremy, thank you for wearing a jacket, Jeremy, looking very handsome.
I got my hands full of this Tam O'Shanter.
I know. You look so good.
One bit of criticism, Ryan, though. You have the Polyester Blend transition swipe. You could have used it between every single clip. Would have really upped the production value.
I've got
the first time that Charlie was in there.
Did you see that, Charlie? Did you see when you showed up?
Yeah.
Exactly, but it said Robert.
No, Charlie. If you keep going, go back to the.
No, it changed. The title did change to Charlie.
I added your first time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go back.
I will show you, Charlie.
Back. Rewind the tape.
By the way, I was trying to do a lot here tonight, Jeremy, and so if you will notice that. Oh shit! I don't even have it set up correctly. But next week we will have proper stingers for every transition. I made them. It turns out you have to add a script, and then it's just I don't know all this stuff. Let me tell you this though, everybody. We are getting closer. We
got a late submission to the hours. Guest.
Yeah. What do we got here? What do we got? What is it in the chat?
We got
Janine, Soundmaster Janine. 125. Remember, it's Price is Right, everybody. It's Price is Right. I will tell you that in 1 second. I was looking up the Lake Town. I was trying to find Lake Town YouTube videos, and this showed up. And I think this is rad. I want this. This might be the new theme of Polyester Blend. Check out the video quality in this. Beats anything we've done. Check this out. This is something I found this week. Look at that.
Wow.
I've lost it. Is that it?
Nope.
Oh,
Salt
what
Lake
is-
City
what?
anthem.
Oh Lord, oh my!
I like how they misspelled anthem.
Don't
They do
worry.
that
Don't. That's what Polyester Blend does.
Put it down all around in the lake town. And if a bitch can't swim, then that hoe gonna drown. My niggas push it back for pack, pound for pound.
Why?
For money.
What?
Salt Lake's the city of honey. Put it down all around in the lake town. And if a bitch can't swim, then that hoe gonna drizzle. My niggas push it back for pack, pound for pound.
Why have I never seen this before?
Pops used to tell me I was young, dumb, full of cum. 48 hours, my nigga. I
Young, Dumb, and Full of Cum. This came out in November of 2020.
had a Tommy gun.
You strapped right now?
Uh-huh.
Show me.
I got a few though. I got more than this. I got a lot of them.
Oh boy!
Yeah, you got Tommy gun too?
This is the clip.
They should probably be wearing
You
masks.
niggas see me in the street and you scared to shoot because your niggas know for sure that I'm 100 proof. I ride nigga for reputable ones in the city.
I
give a
had no
motherfucker about
idea.
your feelings and no pity. And
But
these
then they're
hoes I
golfing.
break
Why are they golfing?
Because gotta golf sometimes. By the way, this I just love. Like, this is what I want from the show moving forward. Is like anybody's experience of Salt Lake City and Utah. This is what I want to see. We're doing one version of Utah. I want to see all the versions of Utah. 'Cause
Well, we got to plead tweet these guys. You know?
Oh!
because they know that P from Rose Park don't play. I give
Rose
it
Park.
down for the town all around because I'm showing love. So all my niggas that was Crips and Bloods, but I'm a G to the motherfucking D. And don't
Wow.
mistake a nigga
This
like
guy's-
JP. All of your hoes wanna wear
This video looks great. It's all synced up, by the way, Jeremy. Like the lyrics and this is high quality shit.
designer clothes.
But
See
it's
you
like
with your
Ogden,
shoes
but that's not Ogden.
No, they're doing. This is Rose Park. They're all over.
Oh,
they're
they're all
doing
over.
Salt Lake.
But your ass getting old. I
Yeah.
heard you fucked a
They
couple
didn't just
buddies.
shoot it in one place and call it good.
No, and also it's synced up, Jeremy, because all the lyrics sync up with the music. It's really well done.
Around the way, you try to spit some fake game, but the beat don't play. Hey, down all around in the lake town. And if a bitch can't swim, then that
The
hoe
guy with the
gonna
giant
drown.
paper mache mask is kind of tripping me out.
Well, we have paper mache here. I mean, we're basically doing the same stuff. I mean,
You just murdered our.
He's
beloved
wearing a fedora
mascot.
there. The driver's wearing a fedora.
I know.
Oh! Pound for pound for money. Salt Lake's the city of honey. Put it down all around in the lake town. And if a bitch can't swim, then that hoe gonna drizzle. My niggas push it back for pack, pound for pound for money. Salt Lake's the city of honey. Mom's always told me never trust that bitch. And if you do your dirt, do it by yourself.
Also, if we could ever get to that point where we have just a fun party happening for Polyester Blend, if we could just have a couple of people hanging out, seeming to enjoy the show, they have a lot of cool people hanging out.
City of honey. Mom's always told me never trust that
Salt
bitch.
Lake
if you do
City
your
is the
dirt,
city of honey.
I know.
do it by yourself, don't snitch. Cause these hoes come and go like the rain, sleet, snow. And the bitch gonna tell cause the bitch gon' fold. It's the way that it be on P.
Look how beautiful that shot is, Jeremy. With the that's a nice shot with the cool blues.
I don't think they had a permit to shoot in that street.
Oh, we're not talking about. We're not
They
talking.
just fucking stole it. Well done, gentlemen.
We're not
I
talking.
like
about,
how they couldn't do it. They could not do a music video about Utah without a prominently placed billboard invading all those shots.
We could also have this guy on and Sheldon on, and they could talk about guns.
Oh boy.
Niggas wanna talk about pistols and spray the case. Cause a nigga get in the front and you niggas in the way. I ain't got no motherfucking time, nigga, to
Ogden
bump
get
guns.
mentioned in the lyrics because they're shooting in a few different Ogden locations.
I know, and
No,
there's
Ogden gets heavy play.
and there's also some lyrics that we can't say.
The nigga for show, the sees beef and never runs. I'm the nigga for show, this bustin' with Tommy guns. You niggas wanna speak, what you speaking sounding real dumb. Cause your niggas Twitter finger, you niggas like to gossip, but your niggas know for sure. That's problems I'm gonna solve. I'm a mathematician when it
Who's
comes to
the
the
B
game.
and
That's
H guy? Who are these people?
They're rad.
man. Put it
Yeah, I know.
down.
I'm just saying, like, why can't I hang out with them?
I know they need to be on Polyester Blend.
I didn't get invited to go hang at West High.
I know. I can ride my bike there.
Pound for pound for money. Salt Lake's the city of honey. Put it down all around in the lake town.
Oh, we
And if
got
a
the
bitch
jazz
can't swim,
retro.
Then that hoe gonna drizzle. My niggas push it back for pound for money. Salt Lake's the city of honey.
Yeah, I'm different. You can tell a nigga 101 from the hive state of mind. Approach me wrong and you'll get stumped. Paper talk crazy to you, make it look easy to you. Ready for the world, so bitch break off and bring it to me. Low key member, hard cold like December. He spark like Ember, baby take wood like timber. Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed, break bread or fake dead. All these dead white men is what I put faith in. These niggas stay faking, my niggas stay taking. Face on the flow, like this is a break-in. That bullshit they talk about when we stay adjacent. The streets is a matrix, push bells and slang scripts. Blue and black hues written like Langston. Y'all just stay lit and we gon' stay dangerous.
I really hope Sean Reyes gets the next one.
Sean Reyes shows up in this.
Saying, hey, yes. Pass it to Reyes.
I just like this is the
featuring.
This is the shit I want, where it's like, I want to know what their experience of Utah is. Like, I mean, it looks really cool compared to what we're doing. It's like, I got a little pinata friend that talks sometimes, and they're like,
Not anymore. He's dead.
Good point.
Hey, guys, I went on my mission to Los Angeles, and I met...
Well, I went to the
dog.
North Temple liquor store today, and I got little bottles of gin there. I had a
What's his name? What's the lead guy's name?
It's P Funk, which there is another P Funk. The Last Disciple.
Can't swim, then that hole gonna drown. My niggas push
I just want to be friends with the paper mache guy.
Also, there was a video I found years ago that no longer exists, which was Salt Lake Liddy, and it's no longer on YouTube. It makes me very sad.
Salt Lake's the city of honey. Put it down on mama.
With your hat and your fake hair that you've got going there, you could totally be friends with Paper Mache Guy, because that's the kind of guy
I need to have money sticking out of my Tam O'Shanter.
If we could just get Clayton in one of their videos, that's all we want, is to get Clayton in one of the videos.
In the lake town, and if a bitch can't swim, then that
You
hole.
don't even want Clayton.
Just an empty chair.
I'm gonna drizz out. My niggas push it back for back, pound for pound, for money. Salt Lake's the city of honey.
I desperately want to know what golf course that is.
Well, it's probably Wind Point.
I thought
No, it's Wind Point.
Wait, go back to that license. Are they M83 fans?
Oh my god. Deep cut, Bradford.
Right,
deep cut.
yeah, Bradford. They all love M83.
I think I was playing behind these guys once, though, and they were just throwing cash on the green. Taking forever.
Rate of play.
Gentlemen, please.
Also, Gurky, could you write an article about how cool this is?
Poly Riders.
Polly!
They're Poly Riders, man. They gotta add them. We gotta add them as soon as possible.
They're fans.
Poly Riders.
Holy shit, Poly Riders. Oh.
Next plea tweet these guys. Next
All right,
episode.
we will plea tweet this next time.
And we're getting Schlegel one of those vests.
Poly Riders.
Oh my
I love
god,
that.
that's
Hey,
fucking.
Gurky, how sad are you that they didn't rap in front of your billboard?
A good point. No respect to Gurky.
I think they recognize that they need to be the focal point, and they don't want me like overshadowing.
All right. Well, first of all,
That's a good point.
it's good stuff. I love it so much. Okay. I've asked everybody who, if they want to show up to Olympic Crew, they can. No one else has. I think I am at the official. I think I have the official entries now. For
Did Lewis not submit? Lewis just like did his.
Lewis left.
Trivia. He's like, here's 20 trivia options.
I know. Lewis did his thing.
Lewis left. I'm so surprised that Rob is not part of the 1 year anniversary limp tonight. But
I know. Well, anyone can join. Still.
Is the guess for that? We're not.
How many hours, minutes?
Yes, before tonight.
I have a rule proposition. If you aren't in the crew, you don't get the prize. You don't get that.
Oh, fair point. All right.
Well, it looks like I'm going to win in the gym.
So, I texted Clayton and Ryan earlier, and I said, what should be inside the pinatas here tonight? They did not know about the story arc, which would happen with our good friend and R.I.P. Santa Pinata, but he is dead. I will say this. Whoever gets it right gets not 1, but 5 mini gin bottles I purchased. Gimbley's gin here tonight. 5 mini bottles of.
We might have one last guest coming in.
All right. Well, I want to hear it because
hold on.
They're not only will they get the gin, but they will also get. I forgot to bring it outside. I apologize. But they're also going to get whoever wins this tonight gets the gets an official Polyester Blend Gin Ricky jar. They will get a Gin Ricky jar. I have an extra one.
That's got a very large monetary value.
They've got that, and then also, I mean, Clay. Should we wait for anybody else? Oh, we got Chris. Okay, now we got some people coming in. Rob and Kristen are getting mad because they wanted action on this. Kristen. We've got Rob Nilsson, producer Rob.
Oh, thank goodness! I summoned Rob. Thank you,
Rob. You saw how early you were in on the show. Where are you, Rob? Where the fuck?
Yeah,
are
what's
you?
with the weird echo? Is someone in the airport?
That might be Kristen.
Is someone at an airport?
Hold on. Kristen's muted.
Is that Rob? Is that you with the?
Is there important Walmart news breaking?
I muted Rob, and that was Rob. Rob, where are you? Where Rob? I unmuted you. Where are you,
Rob?
Rob?
Is watching a news story. Is he not always listening?
He's at his mommy's house. Look at him. That's totally his mom's house.
Kristen, did you see your?
Okay, we have two new guesses in the chat there, buddy.
It's Jeremy's threat that work.
Yeah, that was a good.
Kristen,
threat,
did you see your first
doing.
time you showed up on the show? Did you see
I
that?
did. It's perfect. It's just.
Oh,
a cat
Sarah.
like
Sarah. Okay.
always.
Okay. So we got Gurky with Robert at.
Well, I really had some of the. Jeremy and I had the highest.
Sarah,
bids.
good to see you, Sarah. It's been a lot. I hope you saw yourself in the clip show. I wanted to make sure to add everybody I could possibly find when I did that.
Kristen's guess makes me think she actually, counted them or something.
She might have done some counting.
It's
Well,
so precise.
okay, so Kristen had what?
But the rule was: did you count the hours that YouTube deleted, or is it only YouTube?
I said the amount of hours that we actually did. So
There we go.
including
Okay.
blocked.
Yes.
Kristen,
Yes.
wait. Where's Kristen's? Okay, 123. Okay, I got that. Okay. Guess what, everybody? Everybody,
Everybody's under.
get your cursors ready. Get it all ready. Every single person who put down something is over. You're all over.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am
It
not.
only felt that long.
Everyone's over.
So I am like 80 hours over. Wait,
Price is Right style. Whoever, I will reveal the big prize.
Are we all throwing in new guesses?
Yeah, you got to all throw new guesses. You're all
so
over.
Rob's 116 was too low. Do we need to put it in the YouTube chat? Or just
Rob was at everyone.
Do it.
Put it in the YouTube chat. Everyone's over, and I will tell you this: it's not even close to 100. It's not even close.
Wait. So you said 53 hours or 53 episodes?
52 episodes.
69.
But you got to remember, we averaged 3 hours, but there were only
All right,
so many.
I did
over.
it just for you, Charlie.
But
we averaged 3 hours, but
we were not. We averaged 3 hours, but we're not. We actually are less than that. We're probably less than that.
There we
Okay,
go.
Jeremy goes 69. Jeremy goes.
That's what
69.
Charlie wanted.
All right, we're actually. This is going to be the longest show in Polyester Blend history. By the way, we're already close to going over. Jeremy is the first person to submit. We only have a couple minutes left here. If you want to join the the Zoom and give your submissions, that would help. But I will admit submissions for the next 5 minutes till 11:20 p.m.
Wow, I am
69.
So wait, what are we looking for exactly then?
No. I said how many hours have we been? How many hours have Polyester Blend made? So some of the episodes are blocked, but according to YouTube, all the recorded hours we have done a show, how many hours are there? Some are not live. You can't see them because they're blocked.
I find it hard to believe it's not above 100.
I don't understand even how that fundamentally works with math.
All right, as the guessing authority,
here's what I did because my brain is broken. Is I went back and I actually wrote down every time period for every show since last March and added them all up.
See, I told you I thought Kristen was there.
So how could it possibly be that YouTube is like, no, it's less than that, when I went off what YouTube said?
This wouldn't be the first time the Quizmaster has made an error.
How dare you, Jeremy? How dare you? I can show you the list. I will show you the list when I'm ready. And by the way, Jeremy, it would be so sweet if I show you the list and you're like, and that's where he got it wrong.
Can I just throw a concept out there real quick? There's 50. Let's say we did 52 shows.
Okay.
They at least ran from 8 to 10, which is the designated period of the show. Limp Bizkit always went at least to 3.
There's no way you don't have at least 100 hours out of that.
I don't understand how this all
hold on. I'll
lines up.
I'll pull it up.
Just a couple weeks.
What kind of twisted?
No. I have it all. I have. Shit. I gotta.
We had some Limp Bizkit crews that were like, we just
went way
on
deep.
on. I know.
Especially after you built the Schludio and Schludio 2, like you were allowed to go way late.
All right, you guys keep coming up with the answers. Hold on.
Oh, the Tamo Shedder's coming. Oh, he's got to go into the back room.
I think YouTube lied to him.
I think so too. Or he didn't add up his minutes, right? But even then.
I want to know what Rob's life is right now. He said it's really loud in there.
Well,
hi, Rob. Hi.
Rob's using a real background this time, which he wasn't for poker a couple nights ago. Well, I guess a couple weeks ago.
He's at his vacation home. Oh,
All right.
perfect.
How many in the
Feel
YouTube?
way better now, Rob.
How many in the YouTube? Wait, Rob's on vacation. What's going on?
No, he's back in his apartment now.
Oh. Okay, so I have Sarah was 52, Gurky. I have it 73. It is 1 minute. 1 minute until you have to get all your entries in.
73, 47.
And then we ought to figure out the
where I fucked up. Yeah, right.
Right.
That's fine. I mean, Jeremy, come on now. That's why you're here, is to make sure.
I'm not going to interfere with this.
To make sure I do it all correctly. I mean, that's why you're here. That's why you're here. Okay, I have Jeremy with new answers. I have Jeremy, Clayton. I have Sarah. I've got Robert Gurky. I got Janine. It is, you better get them in now, people. You better get them in now. Because I'm about to call it.
You're currently drafting a new Trib headline for the morning. Polyester blend anniversary contest. Plagued with controversy and miscalculation.
Kristen Everson with 1 hour. Very smart, Kristen. Very smart. Very smart. It is now 11:20. Kristen comes in with 1 hour. We now will go to the screen. It is over, people. Anyone who wants the prize, it's over. I will now show the screen right now. So, God damn it. Hold on. God damn it. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. So, you can see here that I have calculated starting from the 23rd. Okay, 1 hour. See how we go all the way down? Jeremy?
So the first 2 episodes, you should graph this so we can see
Did you forget to carry the zero?
Is
fucking
freaking me
Christ.
out.
All right, hold on. How do I share this with Jeremy so I make it?
Let's get some Quizmaster computations in here. Do we have anyone who can check the algorithm?
I mean,
I think you might have done it wrong.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here, what if I do this? What if I Can everyone
It's
see
the
it?
same thing, so maybe we should just share.
I just put the spreadsheet in the YouTube. Can everyone see it now? And maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I'm God bless if I did it wrong. But I have 78 hours, 22 minutes.
But if you did 52 shows and
There's 0 chance. Yeah.
under 2 hours.
Other than the first 2 episodes, everything's over 2 hours.
But by the way, that's why you're all here. This is why Polyester Blend is a group effort.
Let's go back to the original bids. Get a whiz on those bids.
All right, I should have. I think. Hold on.
You got to give me access.
Hold on. Let me.
Kristen got it
I need
exact,
Gurky access.
Or Kristen made a tabulation error and just wasn't as grave as Schlegel's. Those are the two choices. So,
Jeremy, please. A tabulation error.
You guys should have access.
I just said you probably won. That would be like the only scenario in which you didn't win. Is that you made a less severe error than.
How do you unlock a Google sheet?
Oh my God.
Oh, what do you want me to do? All right. Everyone's requesting right now.
You know, this is the perfect bookend for our 1-year anniversary, where all we did for the first 30 minutes of the show was recap all of the technical glitches, and it's
so
and
true.
it's finished off by a world-class mathematical glitch.
I'm sharing
human
it.
caused.
I'm sharing it with everybody. Anyone who is requesting to share. I don't know. I added the times.
This is the best Limp Bizkit crew ever.
I know. I added all the times, but by the way, let me know. No, now people are going in. Rob's doing shit here. We got to watch out for Rob here.
Can you scroll down? Like, how did this sum thing happen?
Hold on.
Like, let's just see the bottom.
Okay. Let's. I added some.
I get 148 hours, 34 minutes, 56.
Why is it so off?
Well, what did you do?
I don't know.
You only summed rows B27 to B52.
Gurky, what did it come out to?
100. What did I say? 148.
I don't know what you fucking said.
Just here's what you do. Click at the top, drag to the bottom.
I did do that, you son of a bitch.
I was the closest to Schlegel's
100
fake number.
148 hours, 34 minutes, 56 seconds.
Wait, say it again. What?
148 hours, 34 minutes, 56 seconds.
Holy shit, we did a lot of fucking shit. Okay, let's go back.
No, go back. I think Kristen probably won.
Well, no, because I had 130 hours because I didn't include anything that was not an actual Polyester Blend live show.
But did anybody guess between 130 and 140?
We have a winner.
Oh, here we are.
Let me just double check one thing because I just want to make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing when I look back at this. Why the fuck did it do that when I tried fucking looking it up? Son of a bitch! Rob.
I was there with like a pencil and paper.
While you're doing that, the average show was 2 hours, 51 minutes, 26 seconds.
See, Gurky, we need you
minimum was 1 hour, 49 minutes.
I should have put you in charge of this. By the way, the closest
was 3 hours, 26.
The closest winner.
Sarah Baldwin's calling victory.
Sarah Baldwin!
Oh, shit.
Sarah Baldwin.
You did not get on the Limp Bizkit crew and are therefore disqualified.
I know, Sarah. Oh, I'm not disqualifying her because
This is the only reason I got on.
Well, the person who's letting people out. The person
This, by the way, marks the second time Kristen's been screwed by our stupid rules.
Oh, Sarah Baldwin.
I know these little things get me every
You got
time.
5. You've got 5 things of tiny gin, and then Sarah Baldwin. What would be more perfect on Polyester Blend as a gift? This is the truth here. This is by the way, I'm so glad all of you are here. This is like the dream of Polyester Blend is how much I fuck it up and you guys all save it. Sarah Baldwin, what is more perfect than Jesus God? Okay. So Sarah Baldwin, what are we? We are polyester. What are we?
Blend?
I got you a magic bullet because it blends. 'Cause it blends. 'Cause
What
it
a
blends.
gift.
By the way, I still don't have access to the spreadsheet.
Fuck you, Jeremy. You're never gonna get access. I'm never letting you in.
Another fucking request.
I'm never letting you in. By the way, let's
motherfucker.
Jeremy, let's make a big rule on Polyester Blend. Anytime I'm responsible for math, I don't do it. Okay, so let's.
I would like to see a graph of the length of the show gradually going up.
Sarah
And also,
Baldwin.
I would really like the story.
That's the reason I want the data. I think that would be funny. And
I'd
then
really like to
people
know the
can
story
point-
of the 1 hour and 49-minute show. Like, how
By the way,
bad was it?
but Jeremy, can you do that next week? That would be really. Oh wait, you're going to Santa Fe, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure what
okay.
time I'll be back.
No worries.
I'll check my flight time.
Well,
if I
if
get
it-
back in time, I'll do it.
Okay, or we could push it to the next week. Sarah Baldwin, you get a polyester blender, a magic bullet polyester blender. I still can make funny goofs even though I don't know math. Sarah, you get a blender, you get 5 things of small gin, and you are going to be a participant in the longest show Polyester Blend has ever done.
Are we on the longest show ever?
Yeah, this is well, let's see. We're at 3 hours and no, actually
no, because we started at 8.
Yeah, you're right. We're a little late, so this might not be. All right, we have not.
What was the longest?
36. 326.36.
Sarah, great job. Oh wait, Sarah, you're
going until we hit.
Oh, Sarah! Oh my God! People, she is the winner of. Oh, I thought it.
Coming in
Sarah!
Coming in hot.
Sarah! Sarah!
Well, let's see. We're at 3 hours.
Sarah, stop with the YouTube. Stop with the YouTube. Watch it on Zoom. Sarah, you get tiny bottles of gin. Sarah, you get a magic bullet. Sarah's gone. Well, that was fun, everybody.
Wow. Wow, what a
roller coaster.
Sarah.
What a roller.
Sarah.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, I didn't see Kirky's background. Holy shit. It's so good. I'm sorry, Sarah.
What was that? Oh, that's hilarious.
Sarah, you knew.
Wait, Kirky has my background.
I know. That's the best. He's doing it.
Fucked up, man. Don't do that.
Sarah, what was it like to
You should do an empty chair.
What was it like to find out, Sarah, that I don't know math and then you actually got it right? What was that like, that experience?
I was so happy.
Do you need a magic bullet in your life? Do you need this kind of chopping power?
I honestly really do. I need one.
Sarah, let's go live to the magic bullet. I'm very excited to go to Sarah's house. I'm going to chop up a bunch of shit. It's going to be great. We're looking at some smoothies in the future. Wow, Sarah, the magic bullet's very excited to go to your house.
Stoked. Thank you.
Pretty stoked too.
Howard, how do you feel about really, really cheap gin?
Yes.
Also, how dirtbaggy is it to put to do fruit gin smoothies in the magic bullet?
That was my first thought.
I mean, if that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Also, Sarah, don't forget you get the official Polyester Blend Gin Ricky jar. And you were one of the first people on Polyester Blend, so it's only fitting. I'm so glad you got it tonight.
Oh, yeah. The true winner.
Sarah, you seem so stoked. I'm so glad you're very excited about winning this prize here tonight. Thank you for being a part of the show. It's been almost a year, Sarah, since the first time you were on the show.
Crazy. I know. What a year. So happy to be back.
Well, thank you for Sarah. Seriously, congratulations. Thank you. Thanks for being on the show. I hope you saw when you showed up for the first time. It was very exciting. The first female. And
Sarah,
we haven't done much better. We haven't done much better.
You're a real pioneer when it comes to the polyester blend.
A pioneer.
Man, I do.
Yeah.
I will say it has been something to look forward to on Monday night.
Oh.
I really do appreciate it. You guys have been very entertaining. It's been awesome.
Sarah, I was in Utah a few weeks ago, and I rode with Schlegel through Swedetown, where the first
treasure.
First treasure,
yeah, the first treasure was in. I was like, Sarah rode here by herself
on
a bike.
It was summer, it's a carefree time. Other people weren't leaving their house.
This is bad boy Clayton, by the way, Sarah. He's bad boy. He doesn't give a shit.
Tonight. I will say, Sarah, this was one of the great things about the retrospective. She did say one of the greatest lines of the past year.
Which is that?
I'm sorry for being white.
That sums up Polyester Blend more than anything. Also, by the way, Sarah, I must say,
Sums up a lot of things too, and it made the clip.
Sarah, by the way,
did make the clip show.
You did such a good job. Guess what, Sarah? You are the husky boy of the show. Thank you, Sarah. You are husky boy of the show.
Chris, sorry you didn't get husky boy or the prize.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy. A fellow lady, the pioneer of this.
The pioneer of women on this show. Oh, I hate us,
so
Clayton. I hate us. I hate us. I hate us so much. I love all of you.
The first woman on the show and the second husky boy on the show.
All right, Sarah, Chris, we're going to do a to the death Padres quiz. Can we get Lewis back in?
Lewis! Let's go live to Lewis. He's got 58 more Padre questions that he will go through here tonight.
Oh, man, that was the unexpected twist.
Anyway,
of the first year.
let's anyone have any final thoughts? We have 1,000 people on here. The only person who can't speak is Gerke. Sarah, your final thoughts here tonight before we end the actual broadcast show. We can all hang out afterwards.
My final thought?
Yes, of course, Sarah.
Just again, a huge thank you to you guys for being so entertaining for the last year. And this episode was seriously so cute. I love the songs, the slideshow. It was a wonderful, great anniversary episode.
Well, I will say personally, Sarah, thank you, because you coming on the show early, I was like, there's people watching, there's people who care, and it even though it was only 2 more people who actually came on the show after you, it made me keep going. So, Sarah, thank you, of course. I'm so glad you're on here. I was going to text everybody who was on the show to come on, but you're I just wanted to leave it who actually watched the show. Sarah, thanks for being here. Kristen Everson, you seem to have got a light or something here tonight. What's different? It's very, you're getting blown out. I'm getting a lot of white, blown out colors here.
Trying to make a chart. I'm sorry.
Okay, work on the chart. Thank you. You weren't husky
you
boy.
Doing some more
you failed.
deep math on the actual totals.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm just giving Jeremy his chart.
Producer Rob is gone. We don't give a shit about him.
Oh, the chart. The requested chart.
We don't give a shit about him. Gerke.
Can you do a volume of Schlegel with that code?
No, it'll break the chart. Don't be crazy.
Producer Rob, you were on before a lot of these people. You were early on the show. Your thoughts on the show here tonight?
Hi, what do you want me to say?
All right, thank you, Rob. We'll see you down the road.
He's
my
literally
friend.
in the airport right now with a fake background.
We're going to put him in the
no
waiting
way
room.
there's that much
We'll
noise.
see Rob later on down the road.
I like how Rob didn't
Gerke,
leave the
you
house
were
for
once a
year.
host. You were once a host, Gerke, on this very show. What's it like to watch it here a year later?
I mean, I was a guest host, and it was an honor and a privilege. One of the, I think probably the pinnacle of my career to be on the show as a guest host.
Yeah.
Don't forget the subject of the shop as well.
And
the
also,
shops are to this day still bring me pleasure. So you guys have made the last year very tolerable, or somewhat tolerable.
By the way, you guys, everyone here, I did look up how much a billboard costs. That's not going to be a thing we're going to do. I was like, I called. I was like, Reagan, how much? And they're like, yeah, it's about 10. I was like, nope. Goodbye.
Gotta have Gerke money.
We're not doing that
Gotta
thing.
have that Gerke money.
Ryan Bradford. Oh, wait, hold on. Jeremy Matthews, chat master. You were early on the show. A good friend of ours, a part of the community. Your final thoughts?
It's just been a true privilege to watch.
Shut the fuck. All right. Thank you, Jeremy. Thanks. All right, Bradford. Your final thoughts. The idea that you were like, yeah, I'll be a part of the show, and then a year later you're still a part of it, even though I just asked you as a friend. But here you are.
Yeah. I look forward to this show every week. I'm so happy to spend time with all you guys. Before I only saw you once a year.
I know.
And now I get to see you every week.
I know.
So it's just super fun to goof around with my friends every week.
I love you, buddy. Let's work on something else than Comics Corner. All right, Ryan, thanks for being here, my friend. Clayton Scrivener, the Podfather, the guy who has some sort of white. Are you dying tonight? Are you ascending to heaven?
I was experimenting with lamp light.
Okay, so the first anniversary.
I like lamp.
The first anniversary is when Clayton's like, I'm going to experiment with lamp. Okay, go ahead, lamp. Bad boy, Clayton. Bad boy.
It's a wonder why I turn into a bad boy. Every decision I make is ridiculed, dissed, overanalyzed.
Well, stop being so bad.
All right, Bola. Anyway, so thank you so much for the Tam O'Shanter. It's really gross with that weird fake hair. I don't want to. This is way more fun. Ryan, we did a radio show for 3 years under FCC regulations. This thing has been way more fun and a completely different ride than that whole thing. Granted, we play a lot less music, but we kind of needed less. We needed more like compadreship and companionship and all that stuff the past year or so. I'm glad we got to experience it. And yeah, let's do it till we have 0 followers. Let's see if we could run this right into the ground.
Clayton say we need more
Padre-ship.
Is that what he's saying?
We need more Padre quizzes.
You're not,
we need more
Padres
quizzes.
That's don't judge his final thoughts, all right? Don't judge his final thoughts. You judged enough in the show, Jeremy.
I know.
But let me just say this.
Deconstructing Scrivener. That's what we should change the name of the show to.
Let me just say this.
What are Schleg's final thoughts?
I will.
Oh, that's coming.
Don't worry. Clayton hates.
No, let's just turn it off now.
Clayton hates that you just said that so much, and I respect that. Let me just.
I thought the last
Open the door for
him. I thought the last 2.5 hours were Schlegel's thoughts.
Let me just say this.
Oh, sorry, is it 3 hours and 26 minutes? Let's check the tapes.
Let me just say this, is that one thing I didn't do this week, which I wanted to for the first anniversary, and we've talked about this before. Again, if anyone wants to do something, Lewis texted me, and maybe that's a bad example, but Lewis was like, I want to do right.
He called me a basic bitch.
Right. Maybe it's a bad example.
That was the highlight of
And that was just the start of the verbal.
But Lewis texted me maybe the day before being like, I want to do a thing where I trap Ryan to answering every question wrong. And Ryan went the gauntlet and actually got half of it right. But all I'm saying is that if you have something, if you want to, you can just watch the show. But if you want to do something on the show, please, this is a platform to do shit. We will just do You Shop Bros and Comics Corner and whatever. Please, if you want to do something, a video, write something, whatever you want to do, please know we're not, have you listened to Clayton? We need to cut him off the mic. So we need to he's a bad boy. He's going to get on his dirt bike. So I will just say this, Sarah, let me know how to drop off all this stuff. Let me know how, if I just via
put it in Sweetown.
Yeah, I'll just put it in Sweetown. You got to find it,
and you got to ride your bike to it in the middle of the night.
Sarah, it'll be in Sweetown. Good luck with that by midnight. But anyway,
I have a car now. I can actually drive there.
Okay, no, fair
Might
enough.
be safe.
But
That might be safer.
we'll find out later on. We're all going to keep hanging out if you want to. After we're going to end the broadcast night. But great job, Sarah. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank to all of you. You know I love all of you so much. Whoever watches the show later on, thank you. We end the night as we must, where we must go through the final, which has become a part of the show that is all I care about. We will be back next week with God knows what. I've got 3 things lined up that
we're doing this again next week.
We will be doing this again next
Seems like
week.
a celebration.
We're gonna get to the relic. We're gonna get to the relic.
Maybe we should get to the relic.
Yeah, Rob mentioned that.
Okay. So full disclosure.
Let me tell you, I've fully forgotten.
Full disclosure on the relic thing, which was just to give you the video idea I didn't do, which I was going to ask Clayton to jump on Zoom and it'd be like, Clay, can you say 3 lines? And then I would really hyper intense them. Would be like, I'm Clayton and I got some thoughts on the relic. And I would be like, I'm Clayton. I got some thoughts on the relic. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm Ryan Bradford. I've also thought about the relic. Bam, 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 bam. And then and Jeremy Matthews, who's like, I don't really care about the relic. And then I'd be like, this is relic talk from Polyester Blend. And then I was just going to end the show.
That would.
It was just, we were all going to talk about how
maybe anniversary year 2 we can do that. Did you walk back how far the relic pushback has been going?
It was.
It feels really long.
It was indeterminate. Because it was like we would talk about it just like as we were ending the show. Someone would be like, "Oh, are you going to talk about the relic?" Or it was.
But there was one time. There was one time in the Biscuit Crew where you did like a 15-minute diatribe on how we're going to do the relic next week. And then it just pushed back.
People, this is a great opportunity.
I even watched the relic. I unplugged my phone, turned it off, powered down, watched the entire relic, and now I don't remember anything about it.
And this is a great opportunity to watch the archives of Polyester Blend, relive all the fun we've had over the last year, and find out when we talked about the relic. That's something you can do next time. Until then, we end with the sing-along. All of you are here. You don't have to go anywhere. We're going to end the broadcast show after this. We will be back next week with Polyester Blend. This is a sing-along, everybody. I hope you know the words. Let's go to Blue Shadows.
Arizona moon.
Keep shining from the desert skies above. You know, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way to the one you love. Blue shadows on the train. I love all of you. I'm so glad you're here. We'll just keep goofing around until the show ends. Little cowboy, blue your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. Ryan, you're doing a great job. All of the doggies done. Just close your eyes and dream. Dream on someone. We'll say goodbye to Santa Pinata. Thanks, Santa, for being here. God bless in the next life. Thank you all for being here. We finish with this. Blue shadows on the trail. Soft wind blowing from the trees above. He's getting arrested. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of another year of Polyester Blend. We've been so lucky to be a part of it with you. We'll see you down the road. We're going to come up with different things. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Please let us know. Be safe. Get vaccinated. We'll see you down the road. This is the end of Polyester Blend. 1 year. We'll be back next week. Bye, y'all.